I saw you post it, but I didn't actually pull it up yet. So what's going on?
Yeah, apparently, as I say, this is only a rumor, but the rumor has come from a Polish site. So that's where it's being made. But the rumor is it's been delayed because it's not yet running good enough on Xbox and PS4.
Well, that would be annoying. I could,
Yeah.
I could honestly, I could just about care less about console people. Now, on the other hand, if it only came out on a console, then I guess I'd have to be buying a console. But no, generally speaking, I play everything on PC anyway, so you know. Did we get something new? Somebody respond.
Yeah, Impulse said he's on his way home because work ran late.
Oh, and it used to be an old gamer company trick to show the example play on places like YouTube on something like $5,000 worth of ultimate gaming machine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when you play it on minimum system requirements, it'll be running on 720 instead of 1080 or 2160 and etc.
Well, I am very curious to see. I've got it's like pushing a year old or something now maybe, but I've got a big name gaming laptop that's supposed to be really good that is probably a little bit overpriced, and I've got a giant, really wide curved screen. Well, giant's relative again. It's like a 40-something inch curved screen. And then I've got my other two, the built-in laptop screen, which is 4K, and the other screen. So hopefully it's going to play well on this machine.
Yeah.
Oh, Vex. Oh, Vex.
15 minutes ago, you wanker.
Never mind.
Yep. Time zones. You gotta love them.
Oh, God.
What else
Well,
are you gonna do?
I had to ask earlier because I was completely lost as to what time it was starting because of the number of time zones I've jumped through recently.
Oh yeah, there it is. My composition role for doing the voiceover was 27, so it's going to be pretty good.
That is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, but that was a game mechanic exploit. You make that roll a couple of minutes before the session ends, so you can put all your remaining luck into it.
No, I would never do that. I never would do that.
No. I didn't do anything at all the same. Oh, look at that. We're stopping in 2 minutes. Right, my next roll. Oh, I've got all my luck.
Oh, darn, I almost forgot to roll this. Let me get this last roll in before we go. I meant to do it earlier, but forgot. So let me go ahead and do it now.
It is a little gamey, but everyone does it.
It happens.
Yep.
It's not, if you did it every single game session and you did it on stuff like, okay, I'm going to build the ultimate, I'm a net runner, I'm going to design the ultimate AI. It can do everything, including cook me breakfast. But I need to roll that right before we end the session. And oh, by the way, I've got all my luck left. Let me go throw that in too. Then I might as well.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna play with that. But
Yeah, I might well have just binned all of my luck into let's be hidden, so that at least when we start the session, I'm not being lit up by every person.
Right. Okay, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see. So when we left.
By the way, I think if somebody was wanting to build their own deck, I would have them take more than one roll to do it.
If they were designing their own deck, what I've done in the past, it's at least a design roll, and if you meet the whatever the number I give difficulty for that, depending what you want it to do and stuff, you know, then you got design roll, and then you got to build it, and then you got to test it, and then you might have to go back and redesign something, you know, just depending. It's at least 2 or 3 or 4 rolls.
Definitely.
But, if you're design something like a deck, it depends. Now, if you're just going to take, you know, you've got a brand one here, and you just want to duplicate it and put it on your own name and just tweak a couple things so they don't complain too much, that might not be as difficult. But, you know. Okay. Well, I think. Oh, as I say that, somebody else shows up. Who we got? We got. Hello. We got Captain Solo the Nomad.
Yep.
Let's see.
And he's very quiet again.
He is quiet. I was going to say, can you turn your mic up a little bit?
Oh, let me give it a try. Is that better? Can you guys hear me?
A little better.
A bit, but still very quiet.
Alright, let me give it a try.
I don't think Zoom lets me do anything on my end for that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that is
this
one of the advantages of
Discord. Yeah, you can bump people up and down individually.
Yeah.
I need to check out the Discord video stuff in here one of these times. I'd really like to get away from paying Zoom. What's that?
I'm gonna mute while I try and figure this out, okay?
Okay, cool. Just another minute or two, we're going to go ahead and get started. But
yeah, now my Shadowrun GM, what he did was he would start a multi-person phone call rather than use a voice channel, and he would be on video and we would be on voice, unless we wanted to be on video.
Right. That's I know it's there. I just got to spend the time to figure it out and make sure, you know, figure out how to integrate it as best I can with OBS and all that without really having enough time to, you know, not really having enough time to do it properly, but making it work anyway.
Yeah. Well, if any time you want to play with it and you need someone, just send me a message.
Okay. Cool.
I'm retired, so.
Well, no, for me, it was a very, very late night. Put it that way. I am now an app for the Android, and as soon as Apple finishes approving me for Apple, I'm now a producer of apps as well, in addition to my other various endeavors.
Yeah.
And there is now, it's still going through the Play Store approval process, but there is now a PunkGenerator app where you can check out latest videos, and there's going to be, it's not quite active yet maybe, but there's going to be a social, you can chat with each other and some other stuff through the app, straight through the app, instead of dealing with all the other stuff on YouTube if you're wanting to just look at the, you know, the Twitter videos, the how-tos and all that stuff. You'll be able to get that. So that'll be cool. That'll be very cool. And I will be doing some discounts for the shop and stuff through there. That'll be exclusive if you have the app.
Yeah, I have noticed that outside of stuff about 2077, that Cyberpunk doesn't have much of a YouTube presence.
No, it really doesn't.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I mean, John Wise has got some cool stuff he's doing, but he more does gameplay stuff and just a couple of other how-to videos. But he's got some good stuff up. And there's lots of people on the 2077 bandwagon that want to, you know, just throw shit out and rehash stuff and take very thin rumors and make a 20-minute video out about it. and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
the only one that I
But-
watch on a regular basis is Kazaliski.
That's him. Yep, that's the next one I was going to mention. That's exactly. He's kind of hinted at it. I don't know if he straight up said it. It sounds like he's got some lines in, but he can't talk about from NDA stuff. So, but I like it. Straight to the point. Just talks about what's there, and just completely different style.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's got good stuff too. So.
Yeah, I mean, John's stuff is quite good.
I don't know. Is there really? I mean, is there anybody else that's doing that seriously? I mean, there's some other games here and there that broadcast their games, but beyond that, have you guys seen anything else?
Yeah, there's a couple of guys that do the Red Jumpstart. That I know as well, and they're doing actual plays out of using sort of the Jumpstart rules for Red.
I'm trying to get through it. It is amazing how long it takes when you try to break down individual rules and individual items out of the core book. It is amazing how many videos it takes to get through them. But
Yeah.
But I'm trying. I need to get through more of the 2020 stuff, and somewhere in here I'm going to start doing the same thing for the Red. Though it may end up being on the Red core when it comes out, right? Just skipping the Jumpstart. We'll see. By the time I can get to it. But I wish when I first started, well, of course there wasn't any of this at that time, hardly, but it would have been nice if at the time I first started, if there was a way to hear someone else explain a given rule without having to ask, the ref you're playing with and interrupting a game, hey, could we just talk about this rule for 5 minutes or 10 minutes? And interrupt everything else. But anyway, I digress. So, I mentioned the app coming out. Oh, and of course the Cyberpunk 2020 character sheet that's still free at shop.punkgenerator.com. That's always free. May I mention that real quick, of course. And the other stuff, the ammo pack and the wall art and so on. So, I mentioned all my stuff. Gotta do the plugs. Where were we? We were, let's see, so our media was looking out his window recording at the building across the way. Let me go ahead and actually zoom in here some on the map of where we are. Actually, I'd started, now that I say that. So we were talking about, this is our target building right there. For anybody on Roll20
Yeah.
or watching the stream.
Okay.
And I gotta go. Thank you. Flip over to the other window so I can actually change over to the rooftop. Wherever I put that. I should probably start naming these different screens here at some point so that I can actually find them. I need them. Alright, gentlemen, let's see. Well, I thought I started, didn't I start drawing out the rooftop, or did I not? You guys remember seeing
No, I
Okay.
just made it to the rooftop and
You
got
guys just made it
into
to it. Okay. Okay.
I was
So you are hidden still. Okay, that's right, you just climbed over onto the rooftop, I think, and got a spot to hide as the
yeah.
explosion happened. Right. Media was you, Stringer, you were still at your window, you were recording from a safe distance. Probably the best move of anybody could possibly have made.
Yep.
Let's see, our other, where are we right here? Trying to do too many different things at one time here. our new person, the Prowler, is climbing up the other side of the building. No, they made it inside. Excuse me. They decided it's a 3-story building. They decided to climb in a 3rd-story window, and they are moving around, doing their thing inside the building. Let's see. Am I missing anyone? Vex, where are you?
Yeah.
You weren't here last week, were you?
Missed last week. Fridays are
Okay.
kind of tricky. So, what's the story?
Okay.
I meant
So,
live stream.
let's see.
I was back at the
So-
apartment. If I
Right. So you awake. So that's where everybody is right now, and we're gonna go back just a few seconds here, just before the actual explosion. So, Marcellus, you just gotten up on the rooftop. Impulse is still not here, but Impulse is just inside the 3rd floor. Of course, Stringer, you're at your window looking outside just before the explosion. Vex, there is a pounding. There has been multiple poundings on your door. Of course, you talked to Marcellus earlier, I believe it was, and there's been a pounding your door. You ignored it and eventually went away, and now there's a pounding again on your door, quite angrily. That's where you are. You're still at your place, I believe. You didn't go back. You talked to Marcellus. You paid Marcellus, right?
yeah, I think I gave it was either Marcellus or Stringer. I gave the money for the job.
Maybe it was both of them.
Job.
Marcellus, did you get paid for the Mexico job?
I saw the post in
I posted it.
in
Oh,
the
okay.
thing, so I
Okay.
edited it.
You
Yes, I
didn't
did get
actually go see him. In game, you didn't go see him though.
that. No, because
Okay.
I was away.
So that was only
Yeah.
Stringer. Pardon me, that was only
There-
Stringer. Okay. So Vex, you did talk to Stringer earlier in the morning, but you went right to bed because it was such a rough night. And you had pounding on the door. You ignored it. It went away. There's pounding on the door again. Yeah, but that's where we are.
All right. Well, I'll here. Should I do a vitality check or anything to see how hungover I still am?
You can do, well, it depends how much time what you can do. Well, let's see. There's not a vitality per se type of roll.
Right.
No,
Then, don't
No.
worry about it.
don't worry about it.
Goes in-
Grab a can of, if you got like a can of Smash or something, and gulp that down on your way to the door.
That works.
That'll help. Sorta.
I wish I had some. All right. Open the door.
Okay, you don't even check who it is first or anything. You just open the door. Okay.
No, thinking clear.
So you open. Well, you're pretty. You know, it was a long night.
Oh,
So you open the door. And you nearly get hit in the head by the fist of Bullet.
up.
And he holds up just in time. He's like, "Where the hell have you been? There's like crap going on at the building across the way, and you haven't paid me yet. And there's crap going on, and you haven't paid me yet."
Right. One man. And
As you guys are, go ahead with what you're gonna say. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, X doesn't even close the door as he starts rifling through his clothes, looking for the jacket with the cash in it.
Okay. So as you're looking, you're like going, I know I had it so here somewhere, you know,
Yep.
over to the wherever on the floor you threw your jacket off when you came in or whatever you did, you know, stuff like that. And as you're looking for that, and Bullet says, and if you're gonna, by the way, if you're gonna be, you know, fighting crime today, you might want to put some pants on.
Vex is gonna look down, realize he's not wearing pants, and just
And-
say, "Where did they go?"
And as you guys are going through that, there is an explosion outside the building. So, as for those on the that have already seen it, the AV on the roof explodes, goes boom. All the Arasaka security types that were right near it go flying in different directions. For anybody that can see that, so Impulse won't be able to see that. Marcellus, you might be able to. I think did you roll? You rolled for your awareness to see that, didn't you? Maybe you could hear it in any case. You did. I'm sorry.
I did, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you saw the people flying everywhere. What not only heard the explosion, but saw what happened. Impulse felt the explosion. Stringer, you see the explosion. To recap for everybody, there was somebody we could only assume attack, messing with the door for longer than it should have taken for an Arasaka tech to open the door of an Arasaka AV, but after trying, and then boom, it goes up. There are still another, let's see, there was another 18, I believe, total. Arasaka security personnel in their stuff all over the roof, spread out around the rooftop. And yeah, so since this is new to Dex there, what's going to be your immediate reaction? And then we'll go back to the people on the roof.
He's gonna fall over, surprise, land on his bed, and jump back up and ask Bullet what the hell is going on.
Like, how the hell should I know? I'm in here. He runs over, looks out a window. Apparently, it's not a window that you're on the wrong side of the building or whatever. He runs out into the hallway and disappears.
Alright, well, Vex is gonna hurriedly get himself dressed and grab both of his pistols. And he's just gonna run out of the room, kind of holding them, but more looking for bullets rather than fully put together.
Okay, as you come around come outside, you can see him at the end of the hallway. He's headed toward the window at the far end. He looks out the window and gets, from what you can see from his back, from the side, it's almost like you start to see a big reaction, and then it just disappears and goes cold. So that's all you see on that. You can go down and look, or you can do something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down and look.
Okay, you get down there and look, and you see on the roof, because you are above or equal or level with the building, across that building I pointed out across the way, there's a bunch of Arasaka security personnel. There's a now exploded debris everywhere, what might be able to tell is used to be an AV, and that's what you see from there. So that's you guys, and let's see, let's go look at the thing, and then we'll go. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. He hasn't joined yet. Okay, just checking in case Impulse had joined yet. All right. So how do you? Let's see. Let's do, just so that we know what order to proceed in, we can keep a round robin thing going, or whatever, however we want to say that. Let's go ahead and do an initiative roll, so we can see where everybody is. Okay. Not that they're necessarily, you guys are up there or attacking or anything, but just to. Because now there's excitement, and you guys are physically in different locations. So keep track of you.
We got to.
Yeah, I hit 15. I got a 15, but I might have done that wrong. Looks different from how you guys.
Did you hit the
initiative
button? You hit what? Oh, you hit intelligence.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, my bad.
Which is kind of a humorous thing to hit when you're hitting the wrong button.
No. Kind of proving myself false on that one.
Okay, this is all old stuff. We'll get rid of that stuff. And we'll just leave everybody else on here for now. So Marcellus is on a 23. And we'll just until. Well,
No, I'm sorry. Where the hell is the initiative? I'm sorry. I'm looking all over and I can't.
Combat.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Still better.
Mr. Stringer.
I'm going to keep filming, but
Okay.
I'm going to get my FN RAL out.
Oh, did you roll initiative?
No, I didn't. So.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Thank you. For 11. Okay, no problem. 11 right there. And actually, I might as well go ahead and do. I can find them. Gotta clean up these extra people that aren't here. Stuff sheets in here somewhere. Okay, roll 20. Come on. Let me do this. Not that difficult. There we go.
Yes, I actually go faster than Bullet for a change. About damn time.
Absolutely. Happens now and then. Well, he rolled a. Let's see. I'm curious now. He rolled a 4. You rolled a 9. Well, you know, Cyberware does that. Okay. Well, for some reason, why aren't you seeing this yet? I'm going to refresh. I'm going to have to refresh the map on the stream for some reason. It is not updating. So I'm going to bring that back up. But anyway, in the meantime. Alright, and Vex is definitely before Stringer. Okay, so Marcellus, you are on the roof. And actually, I probably. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go ahead and. I'll go ahead and start to draw this out while we're talking. But you are on the roof. You are hidden for the moment, but you're about to not be. That's not where I want you to be, but apparently it won't scroll, so we'll do that. Okay. And so I don't know why. Turn order is, I can see it on my screen, but as a player screen, it's just a blank. The turn order is blank. I don't know why. That's odd. So.
Yes, I was going to say turn order is blank.
Yeah, it's blank for you guys too.
Yep.
I don't understand that. On my GM side screen, it shows your names and your numbers. So, I guess I'll probably just not worry about that, I suppose. What's going on? There's always good. What's that?
I'll keep track of when I should go. So.
Well, I can see what your numbers are and call you off. It's just frustrating that everybody can't see that.
Well, there we go. Stringer's on the board.
Oh. Okay. Is roll 20 that far behind?
Oh no, it was his 14. Now it's 11.
What
Yeah,
do you mean?
Stringer
Oh,
just
you rolled
re-rolled.
again. You re-rolled.
But he fixed it.
You dragged yourself to the screen and re-rolled. Okay.
Is what I'm attempting to do.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I guess you guys can go ahead and do that if you can get yourself on your icons over, and we'll just do that. I guess that's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can just like re-roll them to get them on the turn order. I mean, you have to have your token selected. If you re-roll it just to get them on the turn order, and then like if you remember what they are,
Right,
you can just
and
manually
flip 'em.
change them.
But what I thought was odd though is when I pulled up on my side, when I pulled it up, they were still on the turn order from last time, but nobody else could see that.
There we go.
Also, hi guys, sorry I'm late.
Well,
No worries and hi.
hello, good day, good afternoon, or whatever morning, depending. It's
Yeah,
afternoon
man,
for me. That's all I care about. No. All right. Well, if I can get Bullet to get on the token to come over, which hasn't worked yet.
I'm guessing I should probably be on the map as well.
Yes, everybody. At this point, okay. So we'll do a quick.
Just try
In
to
fact,
over.
if someone would do a quick recap while I start to try and figure out why Bullet's not coming over and draw the scenario out real fast.
Yeah, well, as you remember,
I appreciate it.
we've got the Aristocrat guys landing on the roof, and you were hidden a floor down, I believe.
Yep. Just in the floors below.
One of
There
their
was a
AVs,
hole in the roof, I think.
yeah, one of their AVs has just blown up, sending a bunch of them flying in pieces all over the place. So I'd say there's almost definitely a hole in the roof now.
Yeah, because that was going to be my potential means of getting onto the roof if I need to.
And I believe he said there's something like about 18 of them left on the roof currently.
See, there he is.
That feels about the correct odds.
Something like that. Okay. Well, Bullet finally. I don't know why I had so much trouble getting his token onto the screen, but he is there finally. And now he probably won't be able to do anything or something. We'll see.
And now I really hate you, Impulse, because for the first time ever, I got the highest initiative as the solo.
Close but not the
Oh.
guy.
Guys,
But
I
then
hate
I
to
had to roll a 10, so, you know.
So I gotta delete because I still see from the old rolls. So let me see if I can only delete the right ones. Who knows?
I mean, I should only be on there once.
Yeah,
so
you are only on
I'm
there
alright.
once. You're good. Wow, Bullet rolled even lower. All right, so
Yeah, I kind of don't want to go first, but, you know, I'll take it.
It's all right. At this point, it's just using it as a way to determine
this I could just a
not
turn.
actual. We're not in combat at this point.
Right, exactly. At this moment, we're not in combat. So,
Well, sure.
okay. So, I'm sorry to say, I got to delete people and get you to re-roll because I don't have the right ones on my screen. Okay, so I know Bullet's right, and I know Mirage is right, but would Marcellus, Beck, Stringer, would you guys roll again one more time for me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so Marcellus, you were 23, I believe. Stringer was 11. Everybody rolled lower.
I got a
And
17. I'm
Vex.
not sure.
Oh, you have to click on your token. Do you have your token on the map first?
Yep.
And you click on your token and then click the initiative button.
There you go. Gotta be difficult.
Of course.
There we go.
Do you remember what your number was?
16, I think. Wait.
Okay.
I did like 4
For the purposes of what we're doing now, it's close enough. When there's actual combat, we'll roll again.
There we go.
Okay, so people are in order. There's that. I'm going to try now to do a quick. So, rooftop. I'm sure this is where it can be seen. I'm like so prepared for this. I'm every week. I'm perfectly prepared. Anyway, so we got the rooftop. We've got the what was the AV that's destroyed. So now there's debris in this area and bodies and stuff spread all around it. We've got various stuff. We've got the. Will you let me do? Yeah, that'll work. So we got hole in the roof, in between from the roof to at least the third story. We have miscellaneous stuff. So, excuse me, not Vex. Pardon me, gentlemen. Marcellus, I will get it out. So you climbed up. You're hiding over there. Works for me.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't have a third floor drawing. We'll just do. That's okay. We will do this. So third floor. And there's lots of stuff. So you're welcome through. We'll see if we need to do anything with the third floor drawing. But that will be third floor if we need it. There's right now the third floor is just debris everywhere. Small rooms, part of section of the ceiling collapsed, so now there's even more debris. I believe there was a person or two that might be running away after the explosion. Bullet is not in the map. On this map, neither is Stringer. And Mirage, where you were on the third floor, so you're down there somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, I was under. You said there's a hole in the ceiling of the room that I'm in, so wherever I am, there's a hole somewhere.
So something more or less like that. There's
Wrong token.
Next, you're moving.
Oh, sorry about that, peoples. Vex,
Mine's
yeah, you're off. You're at your building. So yeah, sorry, Mirage, you are there. All right.
Yeah.
Pardon me, gentlemen and ladies, depending on how we.
I need to know where the
depending on
backup
we're PC or whatever. Anyway.
I need to know where the fine, upstanding Arasaka citizens are.
Okay, we need some ninjas. Because
Need some
by the way,
ninjas.
had to wear the shirt this time. Yes.
Yeah. What are they armed with, and so on? Because obviously I've had time to see this.
Yes, you've had a moment or two to get a couple of glances, and I believe if I recall right, you rolled pretty well last time on that. So, I can never just go to the thing I want the first time I click on it on Roll20. I don't know why. So the ninjas, they're not ninjas. They're just Arasaka security. Of course, they might be ninjas, but they're dressed currently as regular Arasaka security, not as ninjas.
Ninja.
So we got. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll start with that. So there are various now right around the AV they exploded. Within the perimeter of the AV they exploded, there are bodies. At first, at your glances, Marcellus, none of those bodies seem to be moving.
Yeah,
So,
that,
you got
I'm not
that.
worried about.
So at this moment, each of these will represent 3 security guards, because, and we'll see if I may go ahead and do the rest of them here in a minute. These are the guys that didn't get at least knocked prone and unconscious or whatever from the explosion. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again, at the moment that represents the 18 that are spread out. Some of them move periodically. Some of them were, at least before the explosion, pretty much on station. How are they armed? They are armed with, I will pull up the book so I can tell you which one, but they all have sidearms, a single sidearm at the waist. They're all dressed in the same kind of uniform-ish. They all have, like I said, they all have sidearms. They all have extra mags on their belt. They all have some other utility belt stuff around their belt. They all have rifles, but they don't always have the same rifle. Some of them have lighter weight rifles. There are 2 with WSSAs, sniper rifles. And the 2, we're going to say, the 2 that have the sniper rifles is this guy in our top right corner, who is actually heading toward that corner of the building. And the guy down here on the bottom left, and he was actually walking when the explosion happened. He was walking toward this bottom left corner.
Okay.
So basically, the 2 with the sniper rifles were heading to opposite corners of the rooftop when the whole thing went off.
Okay, so there are sniper rifles, which is fine. I'll deal with that later. And the rest of them, what rifles are they armed with?
I am pulling that up right now. Come on, Black Hands. You know what? I'm trying to pull up the digital copy. It would probably be quicker. Well, I say that. Usually I have Black Hands right here next to me because I do reference that book a lot. But of course, now that I said it would be quicker to just grab it, it's not here. There it is. Alright. Rifles. Give me some rifles. Give me some Arasaka rifles.
You've got Arasaka WAA bullpup.
Not the sniper rifles. We already talked about sniper rifles. So yeah, we've got the WA, the bullpup. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. I was not picturing the name or coming up with it until as soon as I pulled open the right page, that was it. That's what I was thinking of.
The
The WAA, not WAA, WAA bullpup assault rifle. Arasaka assault rifle. That's what they've got.
Got it.
And I mentioned they have the sidearm. They have extra magazines. And let's see. Do you remember if you rolled a 10, Marcellus, on when you rolled your awareness?
It was something crazy like that.
It was something crazy high, wasn't it?
Stupid number.
Okay.
Like 39 or something.
They do all have, every one of them does have a sword on their back. It's some are canted just a bit to the left, some a bit to the right, but for draw for either left or right hand draw. But they all have a sword on their back. It is almost concealed. The handle hilt is just right about at their neck. Most of the blade is concealed. If you didn't have a good roll, you wouldn't necessarily notice it unless you were on top of them, or they, of course, if they pulled it on you, showed it.
Okay.
So that's what they have. That's what you're dealing with. Crawler. So we already discussed where you are and what you've got. You are first on our turn list right now, not really initiative, because nobody's attacked anybody yet. What you gonna do?
Honestly, she probably wouldn't like spring into action because, as we've established, not the heaviest armored person. So
I'm
She's
actually kind
going
of surprised
to-
you even ran to go to climb up the building. But you know,
super confident in my ability to just not be seen.
okay,
So yeah, she's actually just gonna hold kind of
Okay.
where she is and kind of try like listen to see where the footsteps are going, like just to kind of get a gauge on, you know, what's going on up there.
Sure
She
thing.
might peek a bit later, but for now, just,
For now, it's just staying hidden-ish and listening.
yeah, she's gonna make sure she's not like really obviously visible from the hole, just in
Right.
case one of them like runs past and happens to notice her.
Or even decides, you never know, they might decide they need to check that area too.
Essentially, and I don't want to be seen.
Okay, so at this point, as we come to it, we're gonna redo stealth roll. So get you go ahead and do a stealth roll
Yep.
for me.
There it is. That modifier. 22.
In 22. Okay, so you've got that. You are there. You are hiding. You are listening. You're listening, so do your awareness notice for your listening. You don't. I don't think you have anything that would give you a bonus for that, would you?
Nope.
Do you? Okay.
Nah. So it's just flat awareness. 20.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. So you do hear some footsteps just from where you're kind of hiding. I'm going to say what we're going to do. Actually, I'll just do this.
Guessing it's the.
Come on, roll 20. What? I'm sorry.
Oh no, go on.
Okay. So that hole from where you are on your side, we're going to put it right there. That is the same hole that you're looking up at, and that up here people would be looking down through. Okay.
Cool.
So you're near enough. Near enough you can hear something potentially, but there's lots of debris, lots of stuff to hide behind. So you're keeping yourself in cover. You do hear somebody up top. It would be this guy. You heard them kind of getting closer. Right now they're kind of sort of getting closer to the hole.
Yeah.
Here in just a moment, you'll start to hear them just kind of get closer, a little bit closer, and then start to fade away. Unless something changes with other people's actions, that's what you're going to hear over the next few seconds.
Sure.
So Marcellus, you had your good hiding spot. You are right now. You're still good. You're going to need another. Depending on what you tell me you're going to do, you'll need another stealth roll in a moment. You've got a good visual where everybody is. What you want to do?
So this little group here, I assume, is kind of heading in roughly my direction.
I'm going to say yes. He started out. See, the troop AVs that dropped everybody off actually landed over here. So he more or less headed to the center line, and has been heading that direction toward the wall you're near, toward our left,
Excellent.
our west wall.
So I'm going to hold my action until he kind of gets here, whatever,
Right.
in that area, to try and be as far from wherever. But given there's the fact there's three of them, what I am going for is, because I'm a big tough solo, I can deal with this. As they come, grapple, spin, and hoof the first one over the edge of the building.
Very good. Very good. I like it. Okay.
It's a very solo thing to do.
Grapple the second one with a round the neck grapple to turn him into a human shield as I draw a Malorian. And if I think that I can go for it enough, sweep the flanks out of the third one.
Okay. Because as I said on the sniper rifle, these two groups there was only two that had the sniper rifle, so I'm going to separate these guys out of who has the rifle. The rifle guys will be going straight to the corner, just in case so that we keep all this. Try to keep this as straight as possible. Okay.
It's gonna get messy.
It's going to get messy. All right, so this guy on this turn gets about that far, and you can roll your stealth again. He doesn't quite get past the corner. He doesn't quite have line of sight where he might see you at this point yet. But you can go ahead and roll your stealth again. You can continue to hold back there, or you can try to run around the corner. If I understood right, you wanted to wait till he got maybe out here someplace or wherever he might be going, over here or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm waiting for he's more in line because that should take him more out of range of others.
Right. Okay. So at this point you do need your stealth, and that's all you need at this point then.
Oh well, looks like we might be getting combat.
Well, it's a 2. You didn't quite fumble it, but that's kind of low. Okay. So that's what Marcellus is doing.
Yeah. I
Yep.
do have a held action because all I've done is hold my action.
Yes. All you've done, you just continue to hide and continue to be aware. That's Marcellus. Bullet was at the window with Vex. Bullet, let's see, he's on the window looking out. Let me get back. Let me take a look at the building map again, or the orientation of stuff here.
I was going to say, are we on the ground floor outside looking up?
You're on the same floor as your condo. You just ran. He just ran toward the end of the hallway toward the explosion, and there's a window in the hallway that he was able to see out. That you guys two of you can see out.
Oh, okay.
And see enough to see that there was an explosion. Give you a there. So. Get back over here so I can, oops, wrong direction. What I'm talking about. So you guys are effectively on whatever floor condo you're in. On this end of the building though. You're looking out the window and able to see over here, and you're not able to pick up a lot of detail. You'd have to really roll a high awareness notice to pick up a lot of detail. Other than there's a bunch of movement on that roof, that's obvious, and something big there was already an explosion. You heard that. You guys ran to the window. There's debris everywhere, and there's lots of action moving on the roof. That's what you guys can see from where you are. What do you remember? What floor your condo is on, by any chance?
No, I want to say it was like the 13th or something. I remember it being.
No, it's only like a 5-story building.
Oh, then yeah, I really don't know.
Okay, no problem. All right, so Bullet pulls a little disc out of his jacket. He's dixed. Okay, make sure he pulls a little disc out of his jacket, sticks it to the window, pulls another little box, a little square thing out of his jacket, pushes it on to the side of the disc, hits the button on the disc, and starts backing up down the hallway. And he's like, motions for you to, come back down the hallway with him. That's what he does. And Vex, you are next. Do you continue to stand at the window, or are you going to back down the hallway with him?
No, I'm going to back down the hallway with Bullet.
Okay.
And I think I'm just going to ask him what he's got in mind.
Well, as he's backing up as you're backing up, he lets you get a step or two beyond him. He kind of picks up his heavy trench coat, kind of vampire style, like this, and leans down onto the ground some, with between you and the window. In just a couple seconds, you ask him what he's up to, and he just kind of goes, to give me a moment, and there's just not really loud, but a noise, an explosion, but not very loud. He brings it down, he looks back, and that whole window is just spiderwebbed, broken. It didn't blow out, it didn't just explode into shards, but it did. It is definitely lost its structural integrity. Let's say that. And he is, as soon as that happens, he starts running full speed toward the window.
Well, Vex, you're whistling at the spiderwebbed glass, and then before you can even react, he sees Bullet running towards the window.
Yeah, this all happens in like 3 seconds. 3.2 seconds, literally. And if I recall, so you have never seen him move this fast.
Nope.
He is moving. He is running, dashing. He is sprinting at a movement allowance of 16. He hits the window and disappears. And you have, you could do a little bit of movement or something, and that's pretty much where you are. Again, this wasn't meant to be a true combat round. This was a, get everybody set and so on around. So you got a little bit more movement, or if you want to do something, go for it.
Vex is just gonna stare after him for a bit and then go, "I'm not nearly ready for this, am I?" And head back to his.
Go back to your condo?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Say what I'm gonna grab from the condo, or should I say?
Yeah. Go ahead. It might take a round or two, depending on what you're gonna do. Tell me what you're. Actually, no. This round, I'm just gonna say, because we'll just keep doing it by turns. Okay. This round, you get back to your condo. You start to do whatever you're gonna do. You can tell me about it in the next round. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very good. Stringer. Explosion happened. Troops start spreading out, or security personnel start spreading out even more than they did. There's bodies everywhere. There are more of them than you initially thought, maybe. And there you are. But it's some good video, man. You got a great, perfect perspective, and probably not at all in the line of fire.
I'll keep on filming. I'll run with my commentary. I'll zoom in on anybody that looks more mangled than the others.
Once that explosion happened, you did get a message that they're going to be on about a 10 to 15 second delay, but they anticipate going live any second. Because that explosion, it's just a bunch of Arasaka people in the almost combat zone. So what? But now an AV exploded, and there's a bunch of bodies. So, So they're talking about going live any second. You would guess they might do some kind of some breaking news intro, something or other. Use some of your voice overlay, maybe. You rolled pretty damn good on that. So they'll use a little bit of your voiceover, do a little bit of a promo thing. There's probably going to be a commercial, and then they'll go live. Is what you would expect.
Yep.
Okay. So you got that stuff going on. So
I will keep an eye out for
yes.
what Masalis is up to, if he's going to start either shooting or doing the martial arts.
He is. We got that. I'm going to go back to the roof here. Forget the right one. Yeah. Okay. Yes, he is on your side of the building, so it wouldn't, you can zoom in a bit and stuff. You can spot where he is. You could see that there is the one guy approaching ish, kind of sort of approaching where you'd have line of sight on him at least. And you're like, part of your commentary might be something to the effect of, is he going to get spotted? Who's going to be the first to spot who, whatever stuff.
Yep.
You're the media. If
Yeah.
you in any of this, if you have something you want to say that would literally be part of the commentary, you can go for
You're
it.
the
on your turn.
noisiest ninja.
Yes. All right. So he's doing that. You're doing that. That's Vex. That's Stringer. Okay. Well, let's see. So this group of guys have already moved that one step forward. This is where they are right now. Mirage, you had heard people moving this way. You continue to hear footsteps moving toward the corner, toward that direction. But they're not. It's like they're a little bit softer or something, maybe. The ones that are heading toward the corner. It might not. Let me think. What did you roll? What did your awareness was? What, a 20? So
20.
yeah. So you do hear them heading toward the corner. You actually, it's like you were hearing footsteps heading toward the corner, and then the footsteps turned into multiple different strides and separated. Until the moment when I separated the ninjas on here, it sounded like it was one person walking.
Okay.
Is the idea?
Yeah.
Okay, if that wasn't clear initially.
Yeah, they were perfectly in sync.
They were walking in step until they separated. Yes. So this guy so you heard one guy move up to the step, and then one person's there. He moved here. He's here. The one with the sniper rifle does get all the way. He's like not literally hanging off the side of the building, but he is up in that corner, right up at the corner, starting to do his watch. This guy's going to this, and I'm gonna have to start separating these guys. So there we go. So we got a guy in that corner, and this guy is here. That's those three. That's those three. That's those three. So 3, 3, 3. This one. Oops, that may have been too many. I was kind of trying to avoid having to do this many, but we kind of got to keep track, so. That's those three. Actually, we'll do
It's either going to go really well or really badly.
Okay, so just to help me keep it straight, the ones that are heading toward the southwest and northeast corners are the ones with the sniper rifles. Everybody else and they have the sidearms too. Everybody else just has the sidearms and the bullpups, and every one of them has swords. They're moving in. That is as far as they get this turn. That's their movement. That's what they're doing. So that's everybody. So next round is going to be some excitement. Is actually going to be some combat. So
That's yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So everybody roll.
Okay.
And make sure you click on your token before you roll.
And I'm an idiot. Oh, come on, man.
Get in there.
I mean, looking at the situation, I think Marcellus needed that.
Yeah, he really did.
Right. All right, Marcellus. Yeah, geez. Good roll. Come on. I don't know why Roll20 is responding so slowly. Everything's like seconds before it happens when I click on it. Yeah. There you go. Alright, so Marcellus is by far the fastest. Let's see, he is here and here. Alright, and these guys are Let me get the initiative for these guys. Give me one more moment, and we'll continue on. Oh, I forgot. No, I forgot to add. Wait a second. How is this? Is it not putting... I'm sorry, guys. Give me just a moment. I need to look at something here real quick. Something's not adding up there. Oh, that's right. Oh, no. Okay. So, So, it looks like... 14 and 4. No, it's doing it. Okay. Talking to myself. Pardon me, gentlemen. Okay. So I need to change that to that and try again. Alright. So, ninjas, bad guys, not really ninjas, can't really tell at this point, are on a 24. Marcellus! They have not yet moved. Ninjas are on a 24.
Ninjas are on a 24. I am
Or will be here
holding.
in a second.
So what I want to understand,
Yes.
if I hold my action, do I effectively, when I call it, do I go before the action of the people?
And I am going to confirm and research again and do a video on this because I was trying to remember this particular thing as we were talking about what you were going to do. I am trying to remember what the rules say on that. If you can just hold your action, it's just a hold till end of turn, or you have to wait for somebody else. You can go right after somebody else. Honestly, I don't remember what the core rule says on
Because
that.
my aim is hold action until these three.
There's something I forgot too. You are before them anyway, but you actually get a like a +5 for your initiative because it's ambush. You actually get an ambush bonus too. So the way I'm going to rule it, this is the way I'm just going to call it. You can hold your action. You are much faster than they are. When as they're moving, you want to go, you just tell me you want to go, and that's where I will pause their turn for you to go.
Cool. That's perfect.
I think that's the way I'm going to call it. I'm not sure that's the way the core rules, and we may end up doing it differently next game, but that's the way I'm going to call it right now for this session.
Yeah. As they get past my cover, that's when I'm going to explode into action and go for all my crazy stuff.
Well,
so effectively, I can start the rolls now if you want me to. It makes no difference. You can.
No, you're good to go ahead and start your rolls. These three are moving in step with each other, and they all move forward that couple more meters and are now there.
So, from north to south.
Yes.
North is going to get grabbed and thrown over the side of the building.
Okay.
Middle is going to get grabbed and turned into a human shield. Because why not? And bottom is going to get swept to put him on his arse.
All right. Master.
Okay, let's see.
Master Marcellus.
Ring of that.
So we start with grapple, throw, grapple, sweep.
It's up, down, left, right, A, B, up.
It is, yes.
trying to activate cheat mode or something, right?
I was gonna say Genesis.
All right. So that would be your first to grapple, right?
Let's grapple. Yeah.
It's close,
Nice.
but you got him. You got him. And you
Then
are,
throw,
and you can do, yep. Get your throw.
and I'm going to put 2 points of luck into the throw.
And you're doing your, that's your second action. Yeah.
That's my second action.
Okay. And you've got him grappled, and he can't, it's not, he can't really resist you at this point. So I'm going to give him a chance, but it's, yeah, no. Okay, so no. Yeah, there you go. Ah! Actually, no. He may or may not make noise. Actually, we'll give it a chance here. Let's.
Come on, Wilhelm scream.
Oh yeah, he screams.
It's just not, throwing a mook off the roof if he doesn't Wilhelm scream.
That's right. If he doesn't get the,
Yeah,
do the scream, that's
exactly.
right. No, he definitely failed his cool check. He was very, very surprised, and not only was he surprised to be grabbed, but he was equally surprised to find himself falling toward the street. Now, on the other hand, it's only 3 stories.
Well, you say only 3 stories. What does that do to my damage multiplier?
Don't worry about. Let's just say don't worry about rolling damage.
No mercy whatsoever.
What does that do to the 1d6 base damage before I add my body type modifier, my martial arts, and they ignore armor?
That would be
it's just crazy because you get, technically, I think you get your throw damage plus gravity.
Yes.
Plus he falls, 8 or 10 meters or more or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Okay.
Well, before gravity, he takes 18 points of damage with no armor
And
resistance.
and armor is ignored for that. Yep. Okay.
Then I'm going to. So he's gone. This one I want to turn into a human shield.
You're gonna grapple him and hold him.
Grapple and hold.
That's your third action.
Again, I'm putting luck into this
Okay.
to cancel out effectively the modifiers.
Okay.
Oh crap.
Well, you put luck into it, so it's just a 1. It's not a fumble per se because you did use luck. That's the way I treat it anyway.
Hey,
So-
they might roll worse than you.
And they still, so it's just a 1. It's not a fumble. It's not an automatic. You slipped on the proverbial banana peel or something. We're just gonna roll their dodge.
I really needed that human shield.
Yeah, he dodges. So
Well,
okay, so
looks
let's
like
see.
I'm putting the rest of my luck into
You
going for a second grapple for human shield because I need this human shield.
you had to move forward. This one went over the side, down there someplace. Of course, you would have moved him forward for your next attacks here. You try to grab this guy. He is wildly surprised. He's most definitely surprised, but his eyes get cold very quickly as he sees his former best friend go over the side. And just as a side note, the guy you just threw over was really tall and skinny, and this guy's kind of short and heavy set. Just because.
Okay, so it's Lauren Hardy is what you're saying.
Actually, I was thinking of 2 characters from Doctor Who, but that's okay.
Well, I'm putting the last of my luck into doing a second grab, and then we'll forget the sweep for the time being. I want this human shield.
Meat
All
shield.
right. Meat shield.
Okay.
And okay, you grapple him. You've got him. Now it's his turn. He's going to try to break free. First thing he's going to do is try to break free. And I am trying to remember exactly how it worked. Do you basically just get another roll, try to hold him? Continue to hold him?
Just pulling it up now.
I think.
So grapple. So, defender has a -2 penalty to all actions except escape.
Okay.
I think it's just a contested roll, right?
That's what I was saying. I think you just roll again to try and continue to hold him. He gets his attempt to break out, so you roll again to continue to hold him. And however many times he wants to try that, of course, taking negatives, multiple actions, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to try to break free of your grasp. Oh, and he fails miserably. So he succeeds in putting himself in a better position for you to hold on to him. You get a +2 to continue to grapple next time you have to roll a grapple on this guy, assuming he doesn't, something else doesn't come up or whatever,
Yep.
But yeah, you're gonna you get a bonus to your next one, and all he did was wiggle himself around to give you a better grip.
Excellent. So I'm now holding on to him as a human shield, which obviously makes it gives me hopefully means that being shot at will hit him first. Because there's potentially a lot of bullets coming my way very shortly.
Yes, and as you say that, and considering you rolled a 10, I'm doing the two things for the 10. I'm giving you that bonus for your next one, and I'm going to say he can't try again. He can't try to break free again. So he's done. So we'll just go around from the guy that's nearest to you. Again, has this extremely surprised look on his face. Very quickly disappears. The bullpup is on a sling. Some of these guys, just to mention it, they all have them on slings. They're all right there at their side. Some of them already have them in hand, were ready to fire. Some it was out their side. But with the sling, the way that works, it's not even an action. They can grab it, bring it up, and fire. And that's what he's going to do. He is going to bring it up and fire at you. He is going to do, let's see, he's going to do called shot to specifically avoid his buddy, not necessarily to a body area. So the body area will still be random. He's just taking a negative to make sure he doesn't hit his buddy. And that is a +1 weapon. So 3. You guys are close. We'll just do that. We'll call that close enough. So D&E, Mr. Marcellus.
I dodge.
This is a 3-shot burst, by the way. Okay. So, yep. Just plain he missed you. Three shots go whizzing around. One of them hits the armor on the side of the guy you're holding. The other 2 go past both of you. Doesn't seem to do any damage to him, but you feel the impact as he moves back to you some as he gets hit. But yeah, no damage. Okay, so that's what he does. He's not doing anything else. So now there's been gunfire, there's been yelling, all kinds of stuff. So all these guys are now on alert. So, dude with sniper rifle runs his ass to the corner and starts looking around, see what the hell's going on, or what he can see. This dude is at least going to the edge of the hole and looking. He may or may not go down. We'll see what he rolls here in a moment. This guy's got his position right here. Actually, yeah, he's got his position. These three guys are going to spread out a little bit. This guy's got a position at the corner. And these two end up moving back this way a little bit. He's got the other sniper rifles in the corner. And these three continue down this way somewhere and start to take up a position. These guys are moving around. And I'm going to see here now. Okay, that's where they are. That's where they're headed. That's where they're going to be. So, human shield. Dude who just shot at you. Sniper rifle knows his job and is looking out there. This guy's going to take a shot at you. These guys, I'm going to say, don't have good enough line of sight. We're going to move a little more. And where are we on chart order? We're on 24, so it's going to be bullet here in a second. Okay. So yeah, so this dude's going to take a shot at you. And I'm going to do a D10 first. Okay, he is going to try to avoid his buddy. So, 18 to hit you. Another D&E, Mr. Marcellus. All right, 3 more rounds come towards you, whizzing off. You hear a ding ding. 2 of them hit the thing you were hiding behind over here, the HVAC system that's over here, and one of them just barely, almost. You hear it go past your ear. Yeah, he was an 18, you were 19. Yeah, so they are very close, but they did not hit you. Still, this guy didn't. I need this guy's going to do his awareness notice. And let's see, Mirage, your stealth was your stealth a 22?
22.
Okay, he does not see you down there on his awareness, so
he probably looks like where I am, and then kind of thinks he sees something, but then doesn't.
Is there movement? No, it was just the dust. Just stuff settling.
Must be my imagination.
All right, so he does that since he did not see you, doesn't see any reason to go down there and mess with that. And there is a target up here. He is going to be taking a shot at Marcellus. So first we decide if he's going to cares. No, okay. He doesn't like the guy you're holding apparently.
Excellent.
So he is taking his shot at you. Dodge and escape, please.
He passed me up for a promotion 4 years ago, that bastard.
What sort of bonus do I get for the human shield? Because it's a
Yes,
pointless exercise,
that's a good question. Let's see. How should we cover that? So let's do... it's like cover. It's going to be mostly cover. Plus
I would think it would
3 at least.
solve the shot against him first.
Yeah. But he can't dodge. But we do need a dodge roll. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to give Marcellus.
I want him absorbing the bullets.
I'm sorry, I missed what you were saying. Go ahead, say again.
I'm saying the point of having a human shield is to not have to dodge, and the bullets impact them instead.
It just hits him. Well, I am going to give the effect of that is, because they are trying to hit you still, I am going to do a +5 for your dodge. We do need a mechanic to see if he gets past hitting the other guy. But if they roll, if it's within the +5, then all the bullets will hit your shield. That makes sense? Did you add your +5?
I did have my +5. That
Oh,
was
shit.
a low roll.
It was just a crap roll. Well, I thought I was giving you enough bonus for that it'd be effective. All right. So missed you by 2. I'm gonna call this. Is it 1? God, I don't know what it is. I am not thinking. I'm not remembering right today. What is it for the burst shot like that? It's
Roll 1d3,
it
and
just-
it tells you how 1d3. That tells you how many bullets.
1d3. Okay, I'm good with that. Sorry, man. I was up
That's all right.
really late last night, and I'm just not. Yeah, not my best. Let's put it that way. Oops. 3-shot burst, 2 rounds hit. I don't know. That just doesn't sound right to me. I'm actually gonna do a 50-50. Okay, so because that just doesn't seem. You got a good shield there. So 2 rounds hit your shield. 1 round hits you. So we'll do area. Yeah, everything is but a sheet out here. Alright, area is torso? No, right arm. Okay, so right arm. So we'll say the arm you're using to hold the guy is where you got hit. That makes sense. And
It would be because, well, even though ambidextrous, I always play with my left hand as my dominant hand because I'm left-handed.
right. So
How
what
weird.
is what is your armor on your arm?
24.
Okay, so it doesn't get through your armor. You definitely feel the impact. Doesn't compress your armor. Your armor now is reduced. Doesn't get through it, but it did do some damage. Doesn't get through it, so it doesn't even do that. So, yeah, you just take it. It hits. It hurts. You might have a bruise later. You feel like going, ha ha ha, or something, but you don't. Unless you want to. That's up to you. I'm not playing the character for you. Anyway. So that's this dude. Let me see here. This guy... I am gonna... Should these guys... Nobody's hit you yet. Well, he hit you, but he didn't do anything damage. I'm gonna say one more of these guys over here on this wall. One more of these guys is gonna take a shot at you, and the others are doing their job of looking out and seeing what else is going on. So, one more dodge and escape. And another decent roll for them. But not good enough. Is that that's your +5 in there? It is. So they're within the +5. So 3 round your meat shield that you're holding goes gets hit by 3 rounds.
Excellent. That's 4 rounds he's taking.
That's 4 rounds. Let's do a quick idea here. 4 rounds, so that's what, 20 die. 6, of course, the different spread out over the body and so on. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so he's not struggling against your grip nearly as much as he was a moment ago. let's just put it that way. So that's that guy. That's the bad guys moving. They've taken shots at Marcellus. Marcellus is standing there, and that would be Bullet's turn. And at this point, you guys, nobody's seen Bullet. Vex, you saw him jump out the window, and that's the last anybody's seen of them yet at this point. Mirage, do you wish to take an action? You would have heard the guy creeping up, or not creeping, he just walked up to the hole. So there is a guy standing right at the edge of the hole. You are stealth right now. You're still hiding. I'm going to say if you want to look and see if you can spot him or see what's going on, since he's standing right there, it's going to take another stealth roll and then, of course, your awareness to see what you see.
No, I'm not
Or you
built
can
for
just
this
stay.
kind of. I'm not built for this kind of combat, so I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm not really keen on getting shot today.
Oh, but it's so much fun. Just ask Marcellus. He's having fun.
That's my job.
He's got like proper armor. I've got, armor that doesn't look like armor.
Yeah, he's a proper solo, all right.
There is that. I understand.
As far as they
Alright.
know, I'm just some like woman in some tracksuit bottoms.
Yeah, very,
I don't look like a
Looking
threat,
good.
at least.
No,
I
you
mean,
got, no, that's
Correction.
true.
We all know that distracts ninjas.
Absolutely. Well, depends on how they roll. But yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm gonna stay where I am. 'cause,
Okay, so you're just gonna hang out for the moment.
Yeah,
You're not
this
gonna,
is
even gonna try to take a shot at him from down there.
Yeah, with my like pea shooter pistol. No. Like I'm
Okay.
guessing these guys are wearing armor, so I'm like, I've seen the armor, and I'm like, yeah, my pistol's not gonna go through that. So,
Yeah.
No.
Okay, very good. I understand. So you continue to stay where you are.
Yep.
If you want to do another awareness notice, so just saying that's auditory, or otherwise you're hidden, you're not moving.
Yeah.
So you don't need another stealth at this point.
Ooh, 25.
Okay, yes. So you hear all. It's a 10. It's 25, which is a good roll, but it's a natural 10 as the equal importance. So yeah, there is somebody right there at the edge of that hole, and you just don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Staying still.
definitely like upon hearing that there's a guy right there, I'm just like, I'm definitely not moving.
And obviously you heard the gunshots. You heard the scream
Yeah.
of the guy going over the side. You don't know he went over the side necessarily, but actually, you know what? With that awareness notice, you out of the corner of your eye, through a window between boards, boarded up window over in the corner over here on the side of the building, you did see a body falling down the side of the building. Because that's a good roll. It's a natural 10. So you caught that out of the corner of your eye, a body going over side, going as he went down. And yeah, so you hear the guy up there. There's no doubt he's standing right there on the edge of that thing.
Yeah, cool.
So that's him. That's you, Mr. Stringer.
Yep.
You have gone. You are now live and direct, which isn't exactly right because it's only been a few seconds since I told you it'd be longer, but it's okay. They've got you live. They've got you on a approximate 10-second delay, and so they went back. They showed so they're on the. They're still like at the explosion, as you're on this right now.
Yep. Well, when that guy gets thrown off the building, I shall follow him down.
Splat. Okay. So
Yep.
you will get a good view. Like zoom in and make sure you catch him going splat and all that. Yeah, he hits the ground. He suddenly becomes much thinner than he was. Because it's not the fall; it's the sudden stop at the bottom, at the end.
Yep.
Yeah, he suddenly becomes much thinner. There's blood pooling out. There's gore and stuff, cracked bones, so on. Yeah, he doesn't look good. He's looked better, and let's put it that way.
Yep. Then I'll pan back up to the roof.
Okay, so you were able to catch that thrown off. As you pan back up, you see that now. So you caught him going over. When you come back up, Marcellus now has one of the security guys in a grip, is holding him, and the guy gets shot several times as you're watching. And you're just going to continue to record. Or you're going to try to do anything else?
I'll continue to record.
Just continue to record and broadcast. Okay. Okay. So there's that. There's Stringer. Mr. Nomad, you went to your room or your condo.
Yep.
What you doing?
All right. So first, I'm throwing on my light Kevlar jacket since I ran out in pretty much nothing but my pants and my guns. Gonna throw on holster 2 for both pistols, and I'm gonna grab my. Well, the first question is, would I get an update for Stringer's stream?
I'm gonna say with technology levels and all that, if that's something you want to be notified of, have set a reminder or something, uh, then your entertainment TV console system in your condo beeps a few times. I don't think
No.
you don't have a phone, do you? Still?
That's the problem. I have the cell phone, but I don't
Right.
have a TV in the room or anything. So you know what? Forget the notifications.
Oh, you don't. Okay, so you don't. I'm sorry. Tell me again. Do you have a cell phone?
I have a cell phone, and that's about it.
Okay. Which cell phone did you get? Or do you have? Was it
let
the
me
cheaper
pull up.
one or the more expensive one?
I want to say it was the cheaper.
Okay. So no, you don't get notifications then.
That's all right. So I grabbed my binoculars and my sniper rifle. Well, it's just a regular rifle. It's the Nomad lever action.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good.
And I'm going to head up to the roof.
I'm thinking he got his phone from offerdeadbody.com.
Yeah, actually,
Well,
that makes considering the solos we've got at this point.
Yes, it's a good chance that you grabbed a phone from somebody at some point. Okay. Okay. So, and you're going to head up to the roof. So you can do that. You stairs or elevator?
I'm thinking stairs. Since I'm on the 4th floor, going up to the top shouldn't be that hard.
Okay. So you head upstairs as you're going past what should be the door to the penthouse. I think you've probably been up here before. That door is secured. It's got some signs on it, no entry, blah blah blah. It's got a camera, 2 cameras right outside it, some other stuff. Yeah, it's a very much one of those don't mess with me doors. As you go past it, you're going up to the roof, but just to mention it, you get up to the roof, get over to the edge of the building, you see what's going on. At that point, as you get to the edge, you can do an awareness notice. And we are playing with time just a little bit because, it probably would have taken you more than 1 round to do all this, but that's okay.
Well, I was gonna say, if you want to do a movement, I can do that too.
Well, you can go ahead and do your awareness notice and start to see, but you're not going to be actually take any further actions this round. I'm going to see you ran in, you threw your jacket on, you bolted yourself up the stairs, and I'm going to call it good. Okay, more than enough. So yeah, as you get up here, you are up here at the very end of everything else. So Marcellus is holding a guy. Yeah, good enough. Marcellus is holding a guy. You see the scene more or less. Some of these people you're going to have a little bit less of a visual on because of line of sight and stuff. You're up there off this map, but you're up there someplace looking toward this roof. But you are higher than it too. So there might be some of these guys that you can't see from line of sight, but you got a pretty good vantage point. You see Marcellus holding the guy. The guy Marcellus is holding doesn't seem to be moving. You're not surprised. And that's it for your round. You're stuck there. All right. Man, that's everybody. Yeah, okay, you got something?
Can I say that I took on the rifle? That was all.
You took what?
Did I take aim with the rifle or
no? Not this round.
No.
Not this round. No. Initiative again, please. Man, he's just not rolling well today.
Got that high initiative to do nothing.
That is right. You are up there to not really, do much of anything.
It's alright, I'm on standby. If there's an opportunity, I'll take it, guys, but it has to be a real good opportunity, because if I get shot even once, it's potential death.
24 again. All right. So bullet is there.
I think my highest armor is on my torso, and that's 11. No, it's 15. My legs are 11.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you're probably going to have to go shopping at some point here. Well, once, you get some money somehow.
I know, right?
So where are
It's
we?
almost like starting with 600 euro bucks is not very much.
Yeah, almost. You had, well, I gave you the opportunity. You could have had a little more cyberware anyway. And potentially a job. You could have had job security.
More initiative rolls.
What?
Slowest solo on the planet.
Yeah, but your martial arts makes up for it. Okay, so Mistress Mirage, what are you gonna do with your 3.2?
Yeah, fuck all.
Nothing. I'm gonna stay right where I am. No.
They've got scary big guns. If they had not so scary small guns, I might intervene, but they don't. These are like fully armed and fully armored Arasaka solos, and there's lots of them. Yes. Like, I could probably take one, like one-on-one, because I would just like hit them first. But the problem is, if I hit one of them,
there's gonna be more coming.
Yes.
Well, I kind of have to throw a bunch of bad guys at this group now, because it's either that or like a throw a Borg at them or something, because you guys are pretty deadly.
Yeah. I'm the problem with me. I'm very deadly, but I'm also very squishy. So
right.
I'm just gonna not. I'm not doing anything this round.
You're continuing to do what you've been doing.
Yes.
You say that. Okay. Then do your awareness one more time, and that'll be your awareness for this round. Well, not one more time. It's as many times as you want, but one more. Right now.
17.
Okay. Very good. So you've done your awareness. You don't hear anything changed from the last time you rolled it. We'll see if something else happens that you can pick up on. Bullet. Okay. So from, let's see, who would be in range to see this? I'm gonna say Vex, Marcellus, and yeah, actually all three of you. Vex, Marcellus, and Stringer, would you each roll a awareness also, please?
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, so Stringer, you don't notice anything changed. Marcellus, you will notice. I'm surprised. Vex. And nope. No freaking clue. Okay. Until it starts to take effect. So, Marcellus, what you notice, alright, as you're doing your thing, you got your meat shield, you're trying to figure out which way you got to aim your meat shield to make sure you're behind cover, and you just hear a very faint, boop, 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 very very faint, and then a tink tink tink, and a tink tink tink, and a tink tink tink, all from this side of the building. 3 or 4 noises, and then the appropriate rattling, whatever. Metal bouncing around kind of noises. Do you have a guess at what it is? Or you are a solo, so I wouldn't mind. Actually, do you have a guess at what it is? Let's start there.
Something like that suggests that it might be some sort of tinky tinky tink Maybe somebody's just lobbed up some sort of munition.
Good guess. Do you have heavy weapon skill?
I do
I'm
not.
guessing it's some sort of a grenade launcher. That
That's
makes,
what I'm
makes
thinking.
a kind of a boom
Okay.
noise.
Mm.
So, you don't have the skill. If you want to go ahead and roll it, we'll see. But for out of character knowledge, yeah, it's a bump. What do they call it? Bump gun. The grenade launcher, the big drum on, just boom, 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 as it fires whatever it's firing. Bop gun. Bop gun is, I think, what it's called.
Yeah, the South Africans made a 6-shot one, which their troops immediately named the Super Blooper.
I love it.
Are you going to go and try the skill anyway? The unskilled roll. It's up to you if you want to try it or not. Or if not, then you just won't have it. If you want to try it, you may not. You may have a chance of knowing what the sounds are. You know.
Well, there's my unskilled roll.
Okay. Well, unskilled. You're still solo. 15, I'm going to say, is enough. Yes, that's what it is. It could be grenades. It could be smoke. It's grenades of some sort. It could be smoke. It could be flashbangs. It could be anything. Anything like that. But you heard at least 3 or 4 of them hit the roof overall on this quarter of the third side of the building. All right. That's his job. So, Marcellus, what would you like to do?
Really? I'm before them?
Oh, wait a minute. No, you're not. I apologize. You are not before them.
I really didn't think I was.
No, you are not. I don't have them actually on the turn list, so I forgot about them. Thank you for reminding me, though.
It's the way I roll.
You were about to be before them, but
I think they technically should have gone before me as well.
yeah, they technically should have gone before you as well. But again, you didn't
It's fine,
remind
I did
me.
nothing.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, these two are going to do their movement and come out where they have better line of sight. Is at this point. Let's see. So, but the tanks went off. So, you got a couple of them. I'm going to go over here. Actually, no. I need to do an awareness. Let's do awareness and see if they noticed. We'll do that. And I think we'll do, because he was trying, the idea would be for this to not be noticed. So I'm going to do whatever the heck it is. I'm sorry guys, one moment. Oops. There it is. Just to give them some... Holy crap. Yeah, they have no clue. Okay. I was just trying to do some kind of mechanic to see if they would notice and have a clue what was going on. And I would say they do not.
Nope.
So...
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got the guy going to the corner to be the watch over here. He's just regular armed. So these guys are just going about their moving into their positions to be on this side of the building. And since these three are going to continue to move up, and these actually that way, these guys move up. Okay, so these guys all continue to move around. So yeah, guy that you are holding, Marcellus, the guy that you have grappled, does not try to escape this round. You can probably guess why.
Is he still?
I still missed what you said.
Is he still breathing? I thought he died. Sorry.
The guy that Marcellus is holding?
Yeah.
Well, you can go over there and check his pulse.
Not my
But
turn.
all I can tell Marcellus right now is he's not trying to escape.
Mm-hmm.
He's not
Yep.
trying to escape the grapple. That's all we got right now. Now, if Marcellus wants to stop and put him down and check his pulse, maybe finish your first aid, that's up to Marcellus.
Yeah, because that's the sort of thing that Marcellus would do.
That's right. All right, so that's that dude. This time he takes another shot at you. Surprise, surprise. And you still get that. Don't forget your bonus for your cover.
Yeah. For some reason, my Roll20 is being very slow.
Yeah, it's been like delayed for me as well. Okay, and that's what, 6 difference. So this guy misses you. One of the rounds hits your shield. 2 of them just completely miss you. Next round, your bonus for your shield is going to go down to 3. This guy's taken a lot of damage.
Makes sense.
Okay. That's this dude's taking his shots. The dude that's staying over here, he's going to fire at you again. Let me double check here. Yeah, I'm doing 3 rounds, so I think these hold 5, 15, or 30, depending on what magazine they have. Yeah, 5, 15, or 30 is correct. Let's see what magazine these guys are outfitted with.
They're an assault team. They're going to be fitted.
They've got
with
30.
rounds.
They've got the 30s. Just left it completely random. So they do have the 30 round mags. Okay.
They're going to have. I wouldn't expect otherwise.
No, I would have been. I just said, I'll just completely leave it up to chance. And if they'd had the like the 5 round in the weapon, they would have had the extra mags would have been 15s, for example, maybe. But they've got 30s. Is the way it worked out. So where were we? Guy attacked you. So D&E, Marcellus, again. You got this other guy shooting. Yep, you got the other guy shooting at you.
1 second.
$27, $25. 3 more rounds. Heat your meat shield. And let's do a random. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, I did do it. Okay, I did do what I wanted. That is left arm. His left arm becomes detached from his body and falls to the ground as 3 more rounds pour into that left arm.
Poor little Arasaka man.
Yes. All right, so that's this dude. These guys moved. I'm actually, for this round, I'm going to give them a little more movement, and they're not going to take a firing round. They're just going to try to move up more. This guy's going to come around here, and he is going to shoot at you. So another dodge and escape. Shit. These rolls are just not cooperating with me killing you. I'm gonna have to try harder.
Why do you think I've got a human shield? I'm trying to with this.
Let's roll for this guy's fumble because he rolled a 1. Okay. And we'll give him. Okay, so this dude fumbled. That's a very reliable weapon, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So he points it up at you. He takes aim, and you do not. You're trying to do your little bit of a pivot that doesn't count as movement to keep your meat shield between you and whoever might be shooting at you next. You cannot get that body moved around fast enough as he takes aim, pulls the trigger, and nothing happens. And he starts fumbling with it. He's like, pulls the magazine out, slams the magazine back in, racking the slide, and there he is. That's what happens with this dude. I said they weren't going to get a shot. These guys are just hanging back and doing their thing. And for the moment, that's it. That happens for them. Stringer, it's your turn.
Do I not get to go?
What's that? Oh, do you not get to go? No, you don't get to go. Yes, you get to go. I'm sorry. Pardon
I'd
me.
like something to this. Okay, so the meat shield that I've got.
It's your turn. Marcellus, what do you want to do with your turn?
So we're moving
Yes.
now into the next phase of the John Wick movie. I've got a dead body in my hands that's being dropped as I grapple the next one and do
Okay.
the rolling throw so that effectively I land on top of him and then roll him over to keep him as a meat shield. And then I'm going to draw a pistol and put a 3-round burst into another person.
Okay. You don't have specifically speed holsters or anything like that, right? Any kind of a bonus to draw. So it is an action to draw your weapon at this point in full combat.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
it counts as one of your actions for stuff. You have to roll to draw the weapon, but it does count as an action. So would you tell me one more time? You're going to just drop the one you got grappled. You're just going to let him fall. And tell me again what you're going to do. You're just going to let him fall.
I'm not doing anything effectively with him other than letting him fall.
Just let go. So that doesn't count. I give you that as a freebie. You just move your arm a little bit. He falls. And
I'm going to grab this guy here.
Okay.
Do a John Wick style grab him, jump up with the scissor kick dragon throw so that I'm basically throwing him,
Okay.
rolling with him so that he still becomes my next human shield. Then I'm drawing my pistol.
Okay. I will say that if even you've got him grappled, so you get the throw, but if you want to do, which I'm sure you do, you want to do damage with the throw, I'm not sure you can stay grappled, or if you'd have to do a grapple again. Would that make sense? Do you think? You're more of a no. You can. You're more real life and familiar with how martial arts would work than I am, so that's why I'm asking.
Trust me on this.
Yeah.
If you choose to stay grappled in a throw, yes, I'm going to end up on the floor myself, but I'm still going to have a shield.
I'm good. Okay. I'm good with taking your word on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's roll it.
Okay, so grapple. I have no luck left, so it's chuck the dice and see what happens.
That's a pretty good roll. And you got him.
So he's on a -2 now because he's grappled.
Right?
Throw.
You do your thing. It's very John Wick, which I watched Parabellum again just a couple of nights ago. It's a great movie.
He takes 18 points of damage to the...
Head? No, body. That's torso, isn't it? Yeah,
torso.
That's torso. Okay.
Ignoring armor.
Oof.
As I keep the roll going, so I've still got the body on top of me to give me the protection. I'm going to take the action to draw a Malorian.
Okay. So, yep. So you've succeeded in all of your attempts. You have, so this dude just fell where he was, and he's pretty much out of combat. He's dead, but you know, nobody's checked him yet. Did your grapple and roll forward with this dude. So you're gonna roll continue. Do you want to continue to move to the south? Do you think with him, or do you, or which direction?
Yeah. We'll continue going down here.
Okay. So you guys will end up in there someplace. Sounds like. and you have him grappled. You are prone, so you have a little bit more limited maneuverability to change what direction your cover is.
I get that,
That
but
makes sense.
effectively he's on top of me, and I'm
But-
up against the wall.
Yeah, so we're good with that. Okay, so unless
Now, let me just think. Do I
Yes.
even bother taking a 3-round burst with the -9?
Well, if it was Wick, well, it
Yeah.
depends. You would either take a shot at one of these guys and somehow hit him anyway, or do it to the guy he's holding so he stops struggling.
Well,
Although-
there is that, except for the fact he's just taken 18 points of damage with no armor, so I don't think he's
It's just-
struggling anymore.
He hasn't had a chance to do anything yet.
Oh, you know what?
Or
Sorry,
have a
I'm going
chance.
to.
Yeah, but he hasn't had a chance to do anything yet.
I'm going to attempt the shot. I'm going to do a 3-round burst. So dead, down here. I'm going to put a 3-round burst into this guy.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and move this dude since he is completely out of combat. I'll move him to the side, but we don't want to forget there is that body. That one is here. Let's do this. That guy is down on the ground. This guy is still on the roof, but he's just out of combat. So, which guy are you gonna shoot at?
That.
Uh,
How did I do that?
this guy there.
Okay.
Oh, he hasn't shot at me yet, has he?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's shot at you. In fact, I'm not sure if which one of those two. One of them hit you. I don't remember which one.
Okay, that's fine. I will keep shooting. I will shoot. Yeah, I'll take the guy there. It's worth a try. Why not? Malorian.
I'm sorry. I looked down for a second. Was it the guy at the wall you're gonna take the shot at, or the guy at the hole?
The guy at the wall.
Okay. Very good.
So, that. Whoa. Let's have a big number.
That's not a big attack number. Let's see what happens. Nope.
That's fine.
Nope. It's not surprising though. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
But that's considering the situation and how many actions you've already taken. That is a pretty damn good number.
Yeah, with a -9.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes. Exactly. You more than completely negated. You one more than negated your actual die that you added. So, yeah. All right. So you're here. Yeah. Just on the by the way, Mirage. You're continuing to hear gunshots. You're hearing stuff rolling around and noise. There are all kinds of people running and stuff up above you. The one at the hole though, doesn't seem to have moved. Again, you're only doing this by ear, so
Yeah.
who knows?
I haven't heard him change position.
Yeah, just a side note. This dude, yes, you fire your shots. You fire wide after your roll out, after your grapple roll, throw roll, maneuver. You just didn't get the shot lined up, but you do have your weapon out now. Just plus 3. What did you say? You did a 3-round? Is that right?
Me? Yes, I did 3
Yes.
rounds.
Yep, sorry, Marcellus. Yes, yeah. You did 3 rounds. Okay, so that's done. You fired that. So now Stringer. What you gonna do? Are you continuing to record, or do you want to do anything else? Now,
I'm going to continue to record.
okay. Just to mention it, you being a media, being everything you are, I wouldn't be surprised if you had something that you could mount a camera to here at the window if you were in such a wish to do so.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't, necessarily need to stay here. But completely considering the amount of bad guys over there, I would understand if you just wanted to stay here.
Yeah, that's what. But it's what I
So
do.
would
It is
I.
what
So
you
would
do.
I.
Yeah. But right now, I've got the nauseous ninja versus the slowest solo. So
I completely understand if nobody else wanted to get involved in this fight at all, going, what the fuck is wrong with that solo?
He is.
Yep.
See, the video is, and especially you're doing you might do a wide shot periodically back to Marcel. The Marcellus is the only target, the only counter the Arasaka security on the whole roof, and they can't seem to take him down.
yep.
They've shot at him. They're trying,
He's wicking it.
but he's doing it. He's fighting them. All right, Mr. Vex,
Yep.
you are on the roof. You have seen this stuff happen. You have no knowledge of whatever the noise and tink and stuff was over on the far side. Not surprising. You were a ways away. Yeah, what do you want to do? You got your rifle.
Alright, well, Vex is gonna say this guy's definitely got a fuse loose, but he's gonna post up on the, I'm assuming there's like a little brick or concrete wall lining the edge of the roof, right?
There is. Let's see. Where's my screen? Actually, this roof is. I'm trying to remember. I think I had a description of it. There is actually a structure on the roof where the elevators and the staircases exit from the structure on the roof. There is a little bit of a ledge around it, and then off to the side, sticking at the top and off to the side, are those whatever the hell they're called. When you look at the picture of the building, the gables, or whatever they're called. I can't think of the right word for them right now. The triangular pieces stick out. They got a window into the penthouse. But there is lots of room to walk around, and there is a little bit of a ledge. Not a big wall, but a little ledge.
Yeah. Well, the idea is really he's just going to crouch behind it to take cover as a support for him to aim.
Mm-hmm.
That
will work.
I'm going to aim, and then I'm going to take a second action to shoot, and I'm going to throw a point of luck into it to negate any fumble.
The aim action takes the full round. You can't do anything else. Now, you can take... So, now make sure we're clear here. You can pick somebody, aim at them, and fire. But the aim action is something that gives you a bonus, +1 per round that you aim. But if you're doing that, you can't do anything else that round. Does that make sense?
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well,
so you can do it. You can aim at somebody and fire at them, but you won't get the bonus unless you do nothing else that round but take aim.
All right. Well, then I guess I'm still gonna shoot. He needs the cover.
Okay.
So I'll do that. I'll throw a point in to negate any fumbles.
Okay.
And go for.
Yep. Which one?
How do I just the circular? I don't want to draw.
Left click and hold.
Left click and hold. Okay.
And after a couple seconds, it should do it.
All right.
If you're on the arrow, there you go. You got it. Yep. That guy. Okay.
All right.
Roll it. So, is that a single rate of fire weapon? It says 11 action, right?
Yeah, it says 2 though.
Oh, it does say 2? Okay. Well, that would be 2 shots then. As an action. 2 independent shots.
That's for modifier, right? 2 shots?
No. No. I'm sorry. What? It's a regular rifle, right? And it's a no.
Yeah, I had
to look it up real quick. Sorry.
No worries.
What's it called?
It's on page 31 of Black Hand.
Oh,
it's the 44 Magnum lever action.
Gotcha. Holds a 2. Okay, it does use cased ammo. That's a little uncommon for this stuff. So basically what that means is as one action you get to pull the trigger, operate the lever, drop another round in, pull the trigger as one action.
Okay. Well, that's great.
And it is a plus. You do get a +1 when you fire it. There's no bonus for electronics or smart link or any of that stuff. But you do get it at a +1 just because the weapon is accurate.
All right. Do I put anything in the modifier or no?
That's well in the modifier box when you take your shot. If you depends if you have in your character sheet. Do you have that weapon accuracy of +1 on with the weapon?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, then no, you don't. If you have it on the character sheet with the weapon, then you don't need to add it as a modifier. It'll take it into account already.
All right, great.
Oh, what's the range of this thing? That would be. Oh yeah, you're good on the range. Wow. You only got a 9. How is that?
No, I know what's happened because it's happened in my games before.
Is that the way?
He rolled a 9 on the D10, but because he left the modifier box at the end blank
Instead
it's
of a
errored
0.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
you gotta.
manually adding it up, it was like 23.
So, do you want to try just go and roll again, and just leave it a 0 in the modifier box? Yeah, we have that problem too. If you're gonna do like if you're doing a positive modifier, you just put the number in. If you put a plus sign in the number in, it blows it up too.
Yeah,
that's what I'd been doing. I just didn't realize that you need to leave the 0 in because I was already going to change it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just reroll. Well, actually, you got a good roll, but we'll see what your next roll is. A 7. Okay. 21. So we'll see how this guy. Whoops, that is the wrong roll. Skip that one. There. That's his dodge. That's funny.
It was meant to be a 20.
Apparently, it was meant to be a 20. At least it wasn't an actual 10, though.
Yeah.
All right. So your first shot hit him. Damage. Area. No, it's all there already, isn't it? All right. All right. 4 dice. Yeah. 4 dice 6 plus 2. Cool. All right. 17 to. That's a leg. Right leg. Okay, 17 to his right leg. You want to take your second shot?
Yep, same guy.
Okay. Okay. Second shot hits the ground hits the roof surface near him. Does not hit the guy at all. First shot, you can see, you hit him. You saw you saw the impact. You saw his leg kind of jerk a little bit as the impact hit him. That's what you got. You didn't take him down or anything with that.
Right.
Okay, yep, got it. So yeah, you impacted with the first shot. You definitely missed with the second. No other reaction out of the guy. All right. One more time, gentlemen. Again, ladies and gentlemen, however we want to say that. No offense meant or implied to anyone. It's always confusing when it's just how to phrase it, you know.
Don't worry.
When you have someone, Mirage. I don't mean anything either way. It just, All right.
I'm not offended.
Okay.
But your character is.
But your character might be. No. All right. Initiative for this dude. Oh.
Marcellus is not. Oh, he's not the fastest solo, but he's not the slowest.
Not the slowest. So one more thing at the last part of the previous round, I neglected to mention here. The last thing before we rolled, several canisters of smoke went off over here on this, and nobody has to roll. Well, nobody that's within visual line of sight of the roof needs to roll for it. Okay, there are several canisters, smoke grenades have gone off on this side of the roof. And that's what you see. It is quickly obscuring this section, this third or more of the what would it be, east side of the roof is very quickly being obscured by the smoke. That is that. Bullet is first. Let's see. I'll do some rolls for him. I'll go from there. Give me just a moment. Check this. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we will do a... That auto fire is this one. Modifier.
Ooh. In the cranium.
I was gonna say headshot.
Mm-hmm. And one more time.
Ooh.
Okay. Couple of dodges. Oops. Okay. So you guys do hear some what is this thing? It's an SMG. You hear lots and lots of rounds going on are being fired over on this side of the building. Can't really tell unless somebody has IR or something like that. I'm not sure what else would get through the smoke.
No.
And IR might not even very well. But okay. So you hear there's lots of noise coming from this side, lots of gunfire, some yells.
I think you need thermal vision to see through that.
Thermal would be right. Yeah, you're correct. That's exactly. So that's what you guys hear from this side of the building. That's all pretty much all you got at this point that you can tell is happening. There's someplace. All right. So that happens. Who is next? Marcellus. Continue your throwing, giving of pain.
Okay.
Avoiding getting hit somehow. I'm gonna have to. More are gonna have to keep. There's gonna be more and more shooting at you until you actually get hurt.
I get that. I thought that. That's not a problem. I fully get that.
Okay.
So, at this point, I've got yet another dead body.
Yes. Well, he's not moving anyway. He did not try to escape last round.
He did not try to escape. Which is good, because that means I've still got cover. So for this one, I'm going to start with a 3-round burst. I'm going to 3-round burst into this guy.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No. What I'm actually going to do, because I can fire at full auto, is I'm going to full auto between these two guys.
See what happens.
And see what happens. So I've got 9 rounds left.
Okay.
Full auto into those two guys,
And
then we'll carry on after that.
And that's quite a loud weapon too. That's not that's a big gun.
It's not quite.
It's not quite. It's not subtle. Let's be clear. It is definitely not
What's
subtle.
the caliber on it?
14. The
Jesus.
14 millimeter.
Right. So let's just
All right.
hit once and see what happens. That was a crap roll.
Let's see. How is it? Or how is it here? Nine rounds. Let's see. All right. I gotta ask again, apparently on auto, because I'm blanking on it. With a full auto we like that, they are both potentially within the cone.
They are.
What is my, what hits them?
That's
Do you remember? You don't remember either. I
know
know.
Yeah,
by the by the book rules
I
where
meant
it's
to get ahead of myself and actually look it up, only I didn't.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
By the book, when it's against a DC, it's for every point you beat the DC, that's how many bullets they get hit by when it's full
Okay.
auto.
Well, in whatever's in the arc or whatever that might be in the range or whatever.
So effectively, I've
Okay.
hit 1 with 2 and 1 with 3.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So
yeah.
let me just do. I will do a quick little thing here, and then I can roll the auto fire on the 1 with 2. Oh, and it's a headshot.
Oh my goodness. Darn it.
Rip that guy.
Yep.
That was a terrible roll for the last damage of that final bullet.
Considering it's 6d6.
Considering it's 60. 1, 1,
Wow.
1, 3, 2, 4.
That's just crazy. 3 ones on that. Okay. So yeah, so the one guy. Wow, and the other roll was almost the opposite. 6, 1, 4, 6, 4, 3. I might almost averages out. All right, so the other dude gets hit. 9's in the left leg. Gets hit in the left leg. Let's see, that's.
These are armor-piercing rounds.
Of course they are.
Well, I stole them off someone else.
It says AP, so yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so that happens, and then we have. All right, so dude number 1, we'll call it this one. Dude number 1, his what did we say that is? Left leg? 9? Yeah, left leg. Okay, so his left leg gets hit by 2 rounds, 1 in the knee and 1 just below the pelvis, and it buckles and is just he's starting to fall over. As he starts to fall over, because that first round was really low, but as he starts to fall over, the second round goes right in the forehead, and he goes down. He's splat. There's a big hole in his head. The second guy, let's see, he is hit by left leg, torso, right leg? Yeah, left leg, torso. So that one kind of did the pattern. The full auto pattern. That's actually interesting how that works out. Let's see. He would take 11, 13. Okay. So the one leg gets hit pretty hard. It does start to buckle. Then he gets hit in the torso and it knocks him back pretty hard on his back. Then he hit the other leg. The other one just seems to be more of a grazing. The last shot was pretty rich grazing, but he's definitely down on his back. Doesn't appear to be moving at the moment.
It's the same guy I shot, right?
That is the same guy you shot.
And then I will use a movement action to roll and drop down through the hole.
Okay. So the grapple, you're just gonna let the grapple go.
I'm
He is
just
out
going to
of.
let the grapple go.
These guys are out now. And you're rolling down the hall, and you're not attacking the dude that's standing there or anything, right?
Oh, you know what? Why not sweep him as I go? Why not take him with me? Grapple him and take him with me.
I didn't roll there. Okay.
Why not?
Why not? Okay, so that's yeah. Is that your third action or second? Third action.
Technically, well, third.
Yeah, third action. It is. Let me see. I was actually rolling their initiative there a moment ago. I'd forgotten to do that before. So you get to grapple with him. You've got plenty of movement. You're not that far away from him. I'm sorry?
I'm not taking him with me. Don't worry about it. I've missed him.
Oh no, he could roll a 1.
No.
Hey!
Holy
he can!
shit!
He did. Oh my god!
All right, so. Oh, shit. That's hilarious.
Well, this is kind of basically a throw, isn't it?
I will take it. I will effectively take it as a throw and just go ahead and roll it. Basically, so you do your act. You take, the loud ass Malorian goes off. Oh my gosh. The loud ass Malorian goes off, goes that way. You do your roll. As you're going into the hole, you grab a hold of this guy's like tries to dodge, tries to move away from the hole because it is a hole in the roof. It's not the most stable thing to be standing on. But as you're coming toward him, he's seen what you have done to his mates. He tries to back up a little bit. You grab his ankle and yank him down with you. And the two of you go down the hall.
Yeah. I'm going to say, I think he's probably dead as well. 19 points.
Which
yeah.
yeah.
I've really got to start limiting martial arts numbers more. Something for you guys or something. No. It's no problem. That's why there are so many bad guys on the roof. No problem.
It's in a god.
I think I've done pretty well there. I've taken
I'd say
5
so.
bad guys out without taking a single point of damage. So.
All right.
Just fucking solo things.
All right. So you do that. You guys are down the hole.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the guy in the hole 6. I'll do an athletic to see if I actually damage myself.
If you get hurt, or yes, that I appreciate. Yes, thank you.
The solos couldn't hurt him, but gravity.
Yes,
athletics
exactly.
And an awareness notice if you're interested in taking your quick look around. Okay, well, considering there's lots of debris, there's actually chunks of the roof that have fallen down, you could almost just climb up and down. So I'm going to say that's sufficient that you don't get injured. And what was your last stealth there, Mirage?
22.
Okay, at this point, you remain hidden. However, you do see. So Marcellus comes rolling and continuing a roll down through the hole, dragged and kind of tossed to the side as he came down. One of the security personnel, who now doesn't seem to be moving. They are down there. And are you going to try doing anything else, Marcellus, or are you done now?
Yes, because I'm live wired. I will also inject the empty clip.
There you go. All right. Round drops or clip mag drops. It's a magazine on those weapons, not a clip, but it drops. So, yep, magazine pops out. Okay, so you are down there. Damn. Oh, Mariah, hey, look at that. Look who's next.
I know, right? This is.
No, actually, that's not true. Actually, excuse me. The ninjas are on a 22 also. Pardon me.
Okay. So there
Give
you
me
go,
a moment.
Vex.
So give me a moment. All right. So let's see. So one. Whoop, that is not what I wanted to do. So one guy. Put him all the way off to the side.
Don't forget to move that one off.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
gonna-
Yep. Thank you. He gets moved off. There's going to be some dodging and escaping potentials over here. Where is it? There it is. Shoot, I just realized I need to spend some points on Bullet. He's had no IP gain since character creation. Okay, that guy misses him.
Bullet's far better than we are. He doesn't need any IP.
Seriously.
Yeah, he's like
I've got
14
240.
reflex.
Well, he has a crazy. Yes, he has. Yes, he's jacked. He has. I just went. You know what the hell? I picked a number in my head. If I spend this much on cyberware and I assume this, that he's getting treatment because he was a cop.
Yeah,
so
Psycho Squad.
I assume right. He was on C-SWAT, so I assume he's getting treatment. I think he's got a behavioral chip if I remember right and stuff too. And let's just load him up and see how this goes. And that's what
His reflex stat is almost higher than my highest armored location.
Uh-huh. Well,
Yeah.
he has speeding bullets also, by the way. That's why he was moving so fast.
Yeah.
There. So okay, so there was that. I rolled another dodge. The first guy tried to I didn't catch that. The first guy attacked him, rolled a 1. And he rolled a 3, also completely missed. So that's this guy. He's out of line of sight. Not even to mention the smoke issues. Alright, so roll for the fumble. No problem. He has no problem at all clearing that. Doesn't even count. Hardly. That's this guy. So these dudes are going to now move over to the hole, because that's where Marcellus went. Move to the corner. Simple extraction. Mechanical problem with an AV. Simple extract. Go in and help out the VP whose AV had some problems. Had to land in the middle of, not so great part of town. Just go get him out. That's all you guys had to do. Anyway.
Some fun, simple laughs. Yep.
Yeah, have a few laughs. Come on down. All right. All right, so they do that. All right. So he's going to move over to this side. He's going to move to this side. And let me go back up and look what you guys rolled. What was your, Marcellus, what was your awareness? Oh, there it is right there. 15. No, that's not your, no, that was your martial arts. I'm sorry.
21.
21. Okay. That is enough. Mirage, you should also roll an awareness notice, please.
Okay. I think they're about to do something that would just make me do my next action even more. But yeah, 16.
Okay. Both numbers are sufficient. You will both notice, although you don't know each other is there. Well, no, that's not true. Mirage knows Marcellus is there.
He came crashing through the hole.
He kind of counted, was obvious. No, not stealthy there. But anyway, so you hear and then 2 things come rolling down in through the hole. 2 grenades come down into the hole.
Okay.
So dodge and escape from both of you. We'll do that. We'll save all that first. I'm gonna say that, and if you guys roll high enough versus their each of them throwing the grenades, then you'll just be clear of it.
I'm gonna use a point of luck so I can't fucking fumble it. Oh, 25.
Damn.
Alright.
And
That's what I need to be spending my IP on. I knew there was something. Dodging escape.
the 24, is that your dodge, Marcellus?
24 is my dodge, yeah.
Okay, very good. So that's one of them. Okay, so no, you guys both rolled high enough versus they're throwing the grenades that you're out, that you can, knowing the grenades are coming, because you both roll high enough in awareness, that you can both move away from the immediate blast zone. So in just a couple of seconds that those are going to go off, you're going to be able to avoid getting within the area of effect of the grenades. It will become quite obvious that Mirage will now be visible to Marcellus. Because you probably don't want to try to worry about being stealthy while you're avoiding a grenade, I assume.
No, I'm like, where's the solidest bit of cover that I can hide behind to
It's
not
probably,
be blown up?
it's probably Marcellus, but anyway.
Yeah, Marcellus, I'm just suddenly behind you, like crouched down.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ninja.
All right.
I am ninja.
All right, so there's that. Vex.
Yep.
Now the grenades have not gone off yet, just so we're clear.
Okay.
Okay. Vex, you are on the roof. You've got your rifle. Which dude you hit? Did you hit this dude?
He's dead already.
Right. Was this the one you hit? Was this the one you shot at earlier?
No, Marcellus killed the one I shot
Oh,
at.
okay. Okay, that's what I was trying to remember. Make sure I kept track of the damage properly. So yeah,
Sorry.
there you go. So you've seen all this. Marcellus is kicking ass over there.
Yeah.
Yep. There's that. You didn't. Let's go ahead and roll an awareness notice. See if you can spot them tossing the grenades in.
Sure.
You're just far enough away that it may or may not, just be obvious that they've done it. So.
I was gonna say the cybernetic guy has image enhancement, so I'm not terribly worried about seeing things.
Do you have the your bonus on your sheet under awareness for that? Because that is image enhancement. You get a +2, but
oh no, I do not.
okay. So you can put next to your awareness.
On the left.
Your awareness no skill number. You can put a +2 in there. We're right in the same field as your skill number. You just got to remember what the +2 is because of the image enhancement. If you raise the skill, of course, you're only raising the base.
I have a 7. I can raise it to a 9 now.
Well, again, let me I'll just do this. Let me pull up your sheet real quick so we can look at this. I can see how you've got it listed. Just to be sure we're on the same page, so to speak. Okay. Come on. Thank you, Roll20, for catching up to me. Okay, so where you've got this 7, I'll go ahead and put it in so you can see what I'm talking about. You can put in like that. Your skill is still a 7.
Oh,
Your skill number doesn't change. But since you have the image enhancement option on your eye, you get a +2.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go through all my skills. Make sure, but yeah, that's great.
So, yeah, if you have a bonus to something else, you can put it. If it's something that's available pretty much all the time, you can go ahead and put it in there like that. You do have to kind of keep that in mind. If there's some reason I tell you don't get any bonuses for whatever, then you might have to do a -2 on the modifier box to zero it out.
Got it. All right.
Okay, but that's the easiest way to just have it in there, and there you go.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
All right, so 22. Let me think. From the distance, there's the smoke is continuing to spread. I'm going to say 22 is not sufficient. You do not see the grenades go in down the hole.
All right.
Sorry, but what would you like to do?
I'd like to shoot at the one by the hole closest to me.
Maybe this dude.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. All right.
And
Take your shot. All right. Yep. 22. They dodge. Defender wins. Tie. Defender wins. So he did. You graze him. Does not do any damage to him or his armor or anything. But it just moved, just barely. He misses him. Now, everything that's going on, I will give him a roll. Make sure. Yeah, he does. He will suddenly. It happens. Now these guys have heard shots. There's bullets ringing in from all over the place around here.
Yep.
But he starts looking around.
Well, I shots per trigger pull, right?
Yep, you do get another shot. Yep. Well, you get a second trigger pull as one action. Yes.
Well, I was wondering, instead of lining up for the next shot, could I just shoot the guy right in front of him, since they're kind of...
You get two shots, so yeah, I would say you can shoot at a different target if you want. Is that what you're saying?
Right, I'm going to shoot at the second guy too.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm going to put a point of luck into this one.
Okay. This guy's dodge is a 19 again. Oh, same roll. Literally the same roll.
Oh, come on.
And good thing you put a point of luck in, because you rolled a 1.
Good.
That works. Because
I think you would have like shot yourself in the foot or something with that.
well, it is a
Jesus.
VR yet. Well, oh, did you? Yeah, and then 9 on your fumble. So you're good on that. It's just a 1. You 16 versus his 19, so you completely missed the second guy. However, the first guy was already looking around for where the shot came from when you rolled it, when you took your second shot. So you so I have something to mechanically to go against. Would you roll yourself? I know you're not trying to hide, but per se. But the smoke is continuing to fill this, and I just to give you something to roll against.
Makes sense. You said stealth, right?
Stealth, that's correct.
Okay. That moment when you wish you had stealth. All right.
You're rolling unskilled.
Yeah.
For this, it doesn't really matter. It's just something. But if I actually asked you,
I was just saying, how obvious is he?
well,
I'm pretty fucking obvious, apparently.
you are pretty damn obvious. Okay, so first shot, you grazed the one dude. You grazed this guy. And then you took a shot at this guy and missed him. Not like pretty wide shot on this one. Missed him. The first guy was already then alerted and looking around to figure out where that shot came from. Second shot goes off, and he's like, spots you. Easy. Like, does that thing have a scope or anything? Doesn't, does it? No, doesn't have a scope or anything. It doesn't say it has a scope. No, okay. So, yeah, but he sees you. There is no question. You take that second shot, and you kind of naturally start to look around again, and your eyes meet, and there is no doubt he knows exactly where you are. So that happens.
Yeah, no, go
So
for it.
you've taken your one action, your 2 shots. Do you want to try and do something else? This would be a second
Yeah,
action at this point.
let me take a second one.
Okay. What do you want to do for your second action?
I'm gonna... Can I shoot at this guy again? The one who noticed me?
-3. Yep.
Okay. Alright. I'm starting to wonder if I should just use my rifle. Or my rifle skill instead of the actual rifle itself.
Well, what do you mean? That weapon should be using your rifle skill. I'm not sure if I understand what you mean.
It probably is. I've never shot this poorly before. All right.
Ah, gotcha.
-3. Can I use a point of luck to negate
Sure can.
fumbles again?
Yep, you can use your so it makes it a -2, and that you are using a point of luck to, like you said, negate fumble.
Okay.
Yeah, it is using your rifle skill. I checked it. Make sure.
And then, do I fire a second bullet or?
It will fire 2 as per the. Sorry.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, you get the rifle is 2 per action, so it's the same -3, unless you want to burn another point of luck.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, and so I need to do. Oops.
Let's see.
Holy crap. Okay, so first you're shooting at that same guy, right?
The one who
same
noticed
dude.
me.
Right. Okay, so first round misses. Second round absolutely strikes home. You hit him in the leg, though. That's right. Yeah, left leg. 13 didn't roll very well for damage. 13 points of damage. So let's see. So you hit him. You struck him in the leg. He's looking. He was staring at you as you shoot. You continue to shoot at him. Actually, let's do a cool. Let's do a cool check for this guy, because that, you know. Yeah, more efficient. Okay, so he is staring at you as you take 2 more shots at him. You hit him in the leg. His leg kind of moves a little bit with the impact. Doesn't seem to affect him.
Shit.
And he's just looking up at you, and he starts going, waving doing the finger.
Got it.
Let's see. You are on a 12. Okay. As he does that, you will see him start to put his hand toward his ear, and like he's got a comm there or something. And at that point, the smoke from the grenades is starting to come past where these 2 guys are. It is at the same time it's rolling that way across the building. It is starting to clear up on the far side. Okay.
Yep.
It is not nearly as heavy as it was when it first went off either, but it is starting to cause some. It's going to cause some awareness check issues for the west side of the building here in a second. And we are almost at ending time, actually. But anyway,
I didn't get a turn.
Well, let's see. So
No, I literally mean you skipped my turn.
I skipped your turn. I was going to say, did I not? Did I skip you? I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, you did the ninjas after Marcellus.
I'm sorry,
and
man.
then-
And then I went to Vex. Dan, you can just yell at me. Yell at me. I'm sorry.
That's all you've done is cower like the yellow-bellied girl that you are.
Well, you keep telling me you're not doing anything. So what was? No, seriously.
Yeah, but this round's actually different.
So yes, yes.
She's gonna
It's your
run
turn.
away.
It's your turn. What would you like to do? You're in the midst of dodging the grenade. What would you like to do? Not that that's an action per se. You get that, but you know.
I want to spring off some debris or something, and grab one of the guys who's standing right next to the hole.
Okay.
And try and basically use sort of my weight as well as swinging sort of to an angle to try and bring him down into the hole.
Well, the grenades are about to go off. They haven't. They were going to go off at the end of the round.
Oh, they go off at the end of the round.
Yeah, that's the way I had previously rolled and decided that was how much time they had on them and stuff. So the grenades haven't gone off yet. You're in the process. You saw them come down, but they haven't actually exploded. If you go back into the middle and try to grab one of those guys, it's a cool move. You know where they are going. Let me give this. I'm just gonna do we'll just chance it again. High. I'm gonna do a D10. High is that the grenades have rolled far enough out that you can. It's a cool move. I like it. So I'm gonna give you a chance. That the grenades have landed or are rolling to land far enough from the opening that you can still do your move. 50-50. Okay. High is to your advantage. There you go. So you got out of the way of them. They are moving. So the grenades are. Let's do a quick. Okay. So grenade ended up like right there, and we'll say over there someplace. No, there's not three of them. Sorry. Okay, so something like that is where the grenades landed then. So you are still able to go up there, grab them, and as long as you don't fumble, you've already officially dodged them. So as long as you don't fumble, you won't end up going back into their path.
Well, it's a good thing I've still got some luck points left.
So if you're going to climb up, you're just going to try to climb up here or do a grapple and bring them back down, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
and hopefully gravity will hurt him. Yes.
So, well, you can count it. Well, Marcellus counted it. We can let Marcellus count it as a throw. You can count it as a throw.
Hell yeah.
But you do need to do an athletics just to make sure you don't have any trouble with the rubble, and then do your grapple attempt.
I'm going to do a point of luck into both. I've got 2 luck points left, so I might as well.
Very good.
So this is the athletics. 20.
20 will do it. Okay.
Do I get a bonus because they didn't know I was there?
Kind of like an ambush, but that's a...
And I was shooting at them, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember if ambush is just initiative.
Ambush is an initiative bonus.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So no, they didn't know you were there. I mean, if we knew ahead of time, if we said ahead of time that you're trying to lay in wait for them to ambush them, you would have got a bonus on your initiative, gone sooner in the round. But
no, I'm just curious because it's a modifier in the attack roll. If you click on the modifiers thing,
is there something in the core book on that? Then is that what you're saying?
Well, on the character sheet, under like attacks where it says modifiers, and you can
I see what he's talking.
And it comes up with all of these modifiers. Like ambush is one of them, and it's a +5.
Right.
Blind.
I see what you're looking at. What do we count that? I understand what you're saying. So they don't know you're there. They don't know you're about to attack them, but they always get their dodge. No, I would have to double check the book on it, but the way I'm going to call it for now is, and I believe this is the way it is, if you declare an ambush ahead of time, you get your bonus on initiative to go before they do. But I don't think you get a bonus on your attack roll.
Okay.
Okay. We'll have to double check it. If we find something different, we'll do it differently next time.
Cool. So that. Well, that's my throw roll.
Well, okay. So you probably won't have any trouble throw, but you haven't grappled. So are you skipping the grapple and just going straight to the throw?
Well, you said because it's a similar thing to what Marcellus
right.
said.
Well, he had to roll. He did have to roll the grapple first.
Grapple, and because of what you're doing, we just did throw damage.
Right.
Okay. Well, in that case, it's a 33 because my bonus for grapple is only +2. compared to +3 for throw. But that's the only difference.
Okay. Well, if we just take that is so if we take it either way, it's so close. We'll just roll his dodge versus your 33 then for the grapple.
Oh,
Surprise, surprise! He didn't make it. Oh, he rolled a 10. He did roll a 10.
He did make it.
Oh,
Shit! And you both rolled 10s, and yeah. The way I do it, natural 10 is a natural success, and defenders always get the benefit. So yeah. So you made your athletics. You jumped up there. You tried to grab him. He moved his leg or whatever just out of the way just in time, just barely as you would have had him. And do you want to slide back down, or do you want to stay up there?
No, I'm not staying up there.
I didn't think so. So I will assume with your athletics that you tried your grapple and you slid back down then. You didn't say you were actually climbing out of the hole. So,
No.
I won't take it that way. Okay? So, yeah, you tried, but you missed, but now they definitely know you're there. They know you're both there. Stringer. I'm sorry, I should have asked Mirage, did you want to do anything else? Did you want to try again? You can try again, second action, -3, etc.
No, I probably want to use my movement to get out.
Just get back where you make sure you're clear of the grenades.
Get out
Or
of
do
the
you want
room.
more? You want to
I don't
leave
want
the
to
room.
I don't want to be in line of sight at all of these
Okay.
guys.
Well, I'm going to say most of your movement was used trying to get up there and come back down. But if you want to, you can, I didn't figure out what a square is. I didn't try to figure out what distance the square is to figure exact movement. But yes, you can start to get away from them. Okay.
And that's what I'll do.
Okay, very good. Stringer, now it's your turn. What would you like to do, buddy?
Yeah, I'm going to keep on filming.
Keep on filming. Okay. So you keep on filming, keep on recording, continue your voiceover. Let's see. So what's happened? Some more people got shot. There's this. Yeah, they at this point they are continuing to do you live. You are now down to a 5-second delay. They basically are cutting things out here and there on the fly to keep the action moving a little faster. Not that there hasn't been plenty of action, but that's the way that works.
Yep.
Okay, so that's what they're doing. That's what you're doing. That's the end of the round. We're gonna do one more round, I think, and then I'm gonna probably have to call it for the day. But let's get another round in. Bullet. Good initiative then. Come on. Holy
God.
Christ!
Beat that, motherfuckers.
Holy crap! 2 10s. 2 10s and a 9? Yeah, 2 10s and a 9, no less.
Yep.
Okay, well, you're first. Hell, you actually somehow started to take an action before you finished your last actions.
Oh yeah.
Damn. All right. Wow, guys. All right, that was pretty damn hot. All right. They are on an 18, so they are before Vex. Oh, actually, up there. But they're before Vex. Okay. All right, Mr. Suddenly, out of nowhere, you find a burst of adrenaline. Now, how it is that being shot at and all that stuff on the roof didn't cause this, I don't know. But here you are.
Who knows?
Oh, grenades. I'm sorry.
The
You know what?
grenade-
Grenades haven't gone off yet, but if you would like to take an action before the grenades, even though the grenades were going off the last one, 43 is just insane. So, yes, if you would like to go ahead and take your action before the grenades, you can.
Well, my plan is I'm going to leap back up. I'm going to slam a fresh mag into the Malorian. Spin, leap up, grab onto the edge as I haul myself up, and do a full auto burst into Mr. Sniper.
The guy in the corner.
The
Okay.
guy in the corner.
All right. So
We're
reloading.
really not going to expect that because
No,
he's
he
just
really won't.
I want that sniper rifle.
Gotcha. Okay, so. All right, so damn. So reloading is in action.
Yep.
Athletics is going to be a roll. To get up there is a roll, but not necessarily an action. You got to reload, and then you're going to take your shots.
Yep.
Basically. Okay. So yeah, and with a 43, it's just crazy enough. You get. I'm going to say somehow you get to do all that before your grenades go off. So athletics first. Don't fumble. If you fumble, you're going to roll into the grenades. I'll just tell you now.
I didn't fumble.
Oh my gosh. You just. Okay. And I'd already said that the way the debris had fallen and stuff, it was not terribly difficult to climb up there and climb up and down. So that is good enough. Actually, but your base was actually good enough. So yeah, literally all you had to do was not fumble. So you get up there. As you're climbing up, as you're getting up there, you do the reload somewhere in there, right? And take your shots.
Yep.
Dodge.
Oh, come on. That's ridiculous for a fucking full auto burst. I fucking, jump off the fucking rope.
So yeah, so you did this cool maneuver so blindingly fast. You get up there, you fire off in the general direction of the sniper over here. Stringer, you're pretty sure there was a ricochet off your window that you're filming through, but you're not certain. Ow.
Yep.
No, you're actually on the other corner. I'm joking. But
Right.
but you completely missed the guy. It's a pretty wide shot.
I will comment that that was embarrassing.
You do have I will give you just like Barrage. You have the option. Do you want to stay up on the edge, and then be able to climb up if the rest of the way, or do you want to slide back down?
No, I'm just dropping back down.
Okay. And are you gonna try to do another action?
I'm just getting back out of the way.
Back out of the way. All right. Very good. That was very cool. It would have been great if you'd rolled a 10 to hit him, and he rolled a 1 to dodge. That would have been perfect. Okay, so grenades go off. There are 2 rather large explosions on the other side of this area from you guys. You guys have managed to what is a room and what is not, and walls are kind of ambiguous at this point, but the hole in the ceiling and the place was already pretty dilapidated. So it's, but you have left the room, you've left the immediate area. There is some kind of what's left a wall between you and the explosions. But they go off over here. Let's see what will happen up top. That's right in here someplace. So what's going to happen here when these grades go off? This hole is going to get much bigger. Oops. Stay over there.
That's someone just falling in a hole.
Pretty much. That's funny because they're going to get athletics here in a second to see if they do. So kind of like that. These are 2 HE grenades, or not HE, but frag. They're 2 frag grenades, but considering the state of this building, that's still pretty significant. Okay, so that's give or take something like that now. So you guys we're out of the area of the explosion as far as taking damage. Lots of more debris is coming down. The hole is opened up significantly, and there are chunks of the ceiling, even where you guys are. Chunks of the ceiling are still continuing to come down and not do damage. Not have to worry about it, but the place is really having issues now at this point. And I got to roll 3 dodges, or not 3 dodges, 3 athletics. We're going to do, let's see. And I'm going to say that was at least a 25 target. And so all 3 of them fail. So all 3 of them are falling down. Oops. Somewhere. Something like that. Okay, so they do all fall. Effectively, they're going to take no damage. It's not enough to get past armor and stuff. Or it's not armor, but... Actually, no, they don't get armor for a fall like that. Excuse me. It's all impact. Okay, so they do take a little bit. They do get scraped up and hurt a little bit, but not too bad. So anyway, there's that. That's what happens at the beginning of the round. Marcellus has taken his action already. So we got Bullet up here, who's gonna get back over to the right. Oh, that's the right sheet. And yeah, that's what I thought. You can do that and that. Okay. 4. So he has taken shots at a couple more people and hit them. And I'm going to say they were close enough. And that was a 6 points difference. Okay. All right. So guys, as anybody that's up on like Stringer can see this, and Vex, you'll be able to see this now. Bullet is carrying 2 H&K MPKs. He's got 1 in each hand. That's what he's been firing at these guys with. And oh, it doesn't say AP. They're actually RAP. That's why I've been treating them. But anyway. Ooh, 7, 12. Okay, a couple more rolls here and we'll move on. Sorry. Yeah, okay. So that guy is now out. That guy is now out. And there's that. So that's him. Vex. Actually, I didn't. Go ahead. You're going to go ahead and get your turn next. I didn't roll for the initiative for the ninjas, but that's okay. They'll go after you. Go ahead. In this case. So the guy that was waving his finger at you. So the explosion. There was a big explosion inside the building.
Right.
You don't know it's grenades. The whole tripled in size or more, and all 3 of those guys that were near it fell into the hole.
Yeesh. All right. And where's the smoke covering? Because there's 6 guys left on the roof, right?
Pretty much, the smoke is not going to cause a significant interference at this point. It was really complete coverage over here. It rolled to in here and in here during the last round. It was starting to already thin out. At this round, there is still some smoke over on this end of the building, but it's not significant now. There is enough. I rolled this earlier. There's enough of a breeze that it's blowing it off fairly quickly.
All right. Well, since the guy who spotted me fell into the hole, I'm not worried about it. So I'm gonna shoot at that guy on the corner by the hole, is he still alive or is he
This dude down
bottom?
here.
Yeah.
This guy is not injured, not hit. He is carrying the sniper rifle. He is he pretty much since he got to the corner, he's been on station watching the two sides of the building. He's got his rifle up and he's kind of constantly swiveling back and forth.
Alright. Then let me do an awareness check just to make sure no snipers are aiming towards me.
See if there's anything else going on. Okay. You go ahead and do your awareness. I'm thinking the end of the last round, just before the grenades went off, the guy was going to try. He was going for the radio to tell the snipers about you, point you out. But did he get the chance? I'm going to say high is in your favor. High is in your favor. He did not get the chance.
Ooh.
Okay, he didn't get the chance. There you go. So, no 22. 22. You, as far as you can tell, no, there's not anybody raising a weapon up toward your building and pointing it at you.
Alright, then. And what's this guy on the top left corner? Is he also a sniper?
He is a guy up there. He is armed with the same rifles that everybody else is. He doesn't have the sniper rifles.
Then I will aim for the sniper.
Okay. You take your shot.
Alright. Take the shot. And let's see. I have 6 points of luck left. I think I'll put 2 into this.
Okay. Okay, so you shot at him, you just missed him. So that round is going to hit the ground or the wall of the building or whatever right by him. And he will suddenly, he was just scanning the ground. He will now start looking up at your building and down at the ground. He still continues the same sweep, but with the addition of scanning the building.
All right, I'm gonna fire the second shot.
Okay.
I'm gonna put 1 luck on this one. Damn.
Now, didn't hit him. Go ahead and do like we did for the other guy. We're going to do a stealth again for you and see if he spots you. And he's using the WSSA scope. That's what I thought. That's a big bonus. And he is a sniper. This is what he does. Okay. Very similar result to last time.
Goddamn. All right.
So,
well,
yeah, he's definitely going to spot you. Go ahead.
do a second action, and I'm gonna. I mean, am I even rolling out of cover? I'm basically just ducking underneath it, right?
No, you're. My assumption from what you described earlier is that there is a short wall up there that you are prone. You're laying on your belly on the roof with the rifle up over the edge, so you're just kind of up over the edge and coming back down and up and down as you fire.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna roll out of the way. You know, dodge and get myself
Roll
just
away.
out of.
Just roll away from the. Okay, you're basically using some movement to get more to get better cover, which considering you're at so much higher than he is, as soon as you're not at the edge, he can't see you.
All right.
You just move, even a meter, even a couple of feet back from the edge, and he's not gonna be able to see you at all.
All right.
As long as you don't stand up. Now, if you stand up, that you got to be that much further back.
No, but this is a -3 modifier, right? Because it's a second action.
Second action -3. To do what? To roll away is not a dodge or anything. You can use movement to just move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to roll for that because he's not taking a shot at you.
Yep.
He just spotted you, and like before, the circumstances of it become very clear to you that it's very, very likely he spotted you.
Yeah.
So he's not firing at you. You don't have to roll a dodge skill, but if you just use some movement per se and just roll away a little bit, inchworm yourself back something like that. As long as you don't stand up, you'll be out of his line of sight.
All right. Then ignore my dodge roll.
Okay. Oh, I didn't. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so at this point, that's all that's happening. That's all he's doing. So Vex did that. I said the bad guys were going to be after Vex. So we're going to do the last thing first, so to speak. And let's see what he rolls. He used basically his sniper ability, so to speak, to spot you before. There it is. So he is going to take a shot up in that direction, and you have to roll a dodge.
All right.
Damn, he rolled high. Okay. Okay. So let's see how much penetration, so to speak, or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna call this. What's that?
It's just I had cover pulled up before.
Okay.
We got rock, stone wall. What are we talking here?
This is kind of a special circumstance, so it's okay. Give me a moment. We're gonna do. I'm gonna call it because it's special circumstances, and we're really close to ending the session for today. Okay, so it's all right. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna take a quarter of that. We're gonna say you had 3/4 of the energy hit the building. So that's 7 points gets past the building. An area. He hits you in the left arm. What is your BTM?
8.
Your BTM is not 8.
No, don't forget he's got
Oh.
armor.
No.
Armor.
Yeah,
What's your armor? Pardon me. God, I am not on it today. Excuse me, guys. What is your armor in your arm? What's your armor
my
in your
arms.
arm? Go ahead, man.
It's
Sorry.
more than 7. He's got
It's
a
more
lot
than
of-
7. Yeah, okay. So pardon me. So it's 7. Okay.
Okay.
So a round hits you in the arm. It does not penetrate your armor. A big chunk of where you just were a couple seconds ago gets just blown away. It's a small hole on one side. It's a big hole on the other side. Okay, of that little wall that was there. He goes. He was using thermal and some other tech, so he was able to see where you were anyway, even though he didn't have line of sight. He shot at you through the wall, through a brick and stone and mortar wall, and that was the result. So he hit you. He effectively didn't do any damage to you, though.
Good thing I got the sense.
That's that. That's that guy. Okay, 3 guys down here. The 3 guys on the lower floor. I wonder if I'm going to give them a chance of being stunned. Oh wow. Okay, 2 of them are kind of not standing up immediately and kind of groggy. The third one is immediately getting up and looking around. You guys, like I said, the walls aren't very solid at this point, but you are on the other side of the wall. He's going to look around for you. Would you guys like to roll a stealth check? See if he spots you.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, can. I'm happy enough for him to spot me. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm not.
All right.
21.
Let's see. Spot. That's
That's a
going to
shit
be.
And yes, to clarify, 21 is a shit roll for me for stealth.
We'll just do the same number just to keep it simple. All right. He spots both of you. Weapon was on a sling. You are on the other side of this paper, whatever's left of this wall, piece of drywall or whatever's left. He is going to fire his bullpup. Where is it? He's going to drop it to full, click it over to full auto. He's going to fire 30 rounds in your general direction of both of you. So, there's his firing rounds at you. So, wow. Okay. Alright. Dodge that. So, one round's going to hit Mirage. Oh, shit.
Yep. So a lot of rounds are going to hit me.
16. Well,
It's
yeah.
actually a 12.
It's what?
Well, oh yeah, 16. But I
But
mean,
16, but you fumbled.
plus I fumbled. You could knock that down to a 12 by the fumble roll.
That works for me. So yeah, so you're gonna get hit with 7 rounds. That's gonna hurt, dude. You just got healed up, and you survived all that stuff on the roof. One guy takes one shot at you. All right. All right.
goes.
So Mirage gets one. We're gonna do Mirage first. Mirage gets one shot. One round hits her. That was.
And this happens out of line of sight.
That's right. All of this is down below.
Bastard.
So okay, from the top.
Why do you think I dropped down so they couldn't film me dying?
So from up top, what you will see is you'll see the muzzle flashes of 30 round bursts going off down through the hole. But that's it.
Yep.
Sorry, that sucks for you anyway. 5d6. So Mirage is gonna get hit with 5d6. Oh, and I gotta roll area. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't
But when the fight's over, I'll know which room to go looking in.
And you're getting hit with 16 in a leg. Right leg.
Oh, thank God. How much SP is the wall gonna be?
We're gonna take off. It is really crumbling at this point. I'll take it off three. I'm just gonna it's not the maybe proper way to do it, but we'll take off 3 points of damage for the wall.
Oh, you don't want to take off 5, maybe?
3 is what we'll do. 3 per round.
Cool.
And
Then I take...
for Marcellus, I won't even say that the hole in the wall gets bigger as the rounds hit. So you'll get 3 off of every round.
I only got hit by 1, and
You
it
only
does
got hit
1
by
damage. It does
Oh,
1 damage
one
after
gets
body
through.
modifier.
Okay, 1 gets through. Okay, so you
Because
do get
3 for the
shot.
wall, 11 for the leg armor, and then so that's like 2 left, and my body modifier is like 3 or something. But you always take
1 point minimum if it gets through armor.
Oh, my body modifier is 4, but yeah, so
Okay,
I take
but
1.
still, you take 1. Yes. Okay. And shit, what did we say?
That could have been
7
a lot
rounds.
worse,
It
guys.
could have been a lot worse.
My legs are my second highest armored place.
All right, so we're gonna take 3 off. So I'm just gonna do 3 areas for Marcellus. Just try and keep this a little more easier to manage here. Well, at least you didn't get hit in the head.
Then that's fine. I have the equivalent of 27 points of armor in every location.
Okay, so you may be fine. You may be fine in the end here.
He's
So
probably
we're
going to
gonna
take less
do
damage than me, and I only took 1.
5 die 6. gonna do -3. It's gonna be 7
Okay,
times.
24. If you're taking
7
the
times.
minus
1, 2,
Nothing.
3, 4,
Nothing.
5, 6, 7.
Nothing. Nothing.
So there you go. You get hit 7 times. Now, however, every time you got any of those, none of those even got through your armor, did they?
None of them got through my armor.
Wow. All right. So yeah, you went, you bounced around some, but yeah, you're uninjured.
They probably went through one of the layers.
I'm gonna say that many rounds has damaged your armor, but we will figure that out next week. But
That's fine.
technically, if it doesn't go through your armor, it's not supposed to damage it. But come on, you just took 7 hits. You know, there's gonna be something. But anyway, we'll figure that out. We'll look at it next time.
If it for getting skin weave, there would have been a very one of those would have done damage.
Oh, what's your actual armor? Not skin weave. Before skin weave.
Before skin weave, my actual armor in every location is 18.
18. Okay. So only one.
Only one of those.
Yeah, only one actually penetrated. But
Yeah.
okay, penetrated that layer. Okay. All right, so you got that. Stringer. So yeah, you saw the explosion. You saw all those people fall in. The muzzle flashes you could see, but that's it. So they are at this point. This last round, they pretty much were holding. They were cutting your delay. They're chopping it as you go, waiting for something else, hoping something else will happen before they catch up to you.
You skipped my turn again.
Did I skip you again?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man! I am sorry, Austin. Give us a moment. Pardon me, Mirage. It is your turn.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
jeez. Thank you for saying something right away this time. Go ahead.
I'm not a fighter, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of there with my lovely 9 movement allowance.
Just moving away.
Yeah, I'm basically running, like dashing away. If I get to stairs, I'm gonna basically do some parkour stuff to go down the stairs even quicker.
Okay.
But yeah, I basically want to get down 2 floors or something until I can just leave the building.
The way this room is, the way the buildings and stuff set up, you can get going toward the other side of the building. You won't get there. The stairs are going to be right in the middle on the far side.
Okay.
There's going to be There's going to be an elevator and stairs. The elevator is probably going to be totally non-functional.
I am not using an elevator in this building.
But there are going to be there's going to be stairs over there. You may have to search for them, the way the rubble is and stuff. With some of the rooms, it's not clear where hallways are versus where apartments were, because the way things have been built up, and people have built up stuff to try to say this is my area, which may have been a section of hallway.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily
if
clear.
There are
it's
if there are
to
barricades and shit
over there,
then I'm basically hopping them.
It's not anything that's going to stop your progress. It may slow you down. You may have to hunt a little bit when you get to the far end of the building.
Okay.
Stringer, now it's your turn. As I said, they're tending to cut little bits here and there. They're almost caught up to what your live broadcast is, and it's been seconds and nothing exciting has happened from their perspective.
Yep, I'm just going to carry on filming.
Okay, so not much really else to do at this point for you there, but that's what you saw. That's what's going on with you. Just to do the quick recap, and we're going to end the stream for today, end the session for today. So Mirage is heading to the far wall, intending to find some stairs or something, and do whatever athletics, fun stuff are necessary to get down them as quick as possible. Marcellus it just got peppered, didn't get really hurt, and is really just kind of waiting for the guy to run out of ammo to go attack him, it sounds like.
Oh no, I have a much, much better plan.
Okay. All right. Well, I can't wait to hear that. Into the round, these other two dudes that are down here at the bottom, they are starting to recover. They effectively got stunned from the fall. So they're going to next round they will be recovered. And then we got the other people up on the rooftop. All of them they're trying to just follow their assignments of keeping their stations. We are starting to hit a point for them. I'm just doing this as much for myself as for next time as anything for notes. But we're hitting a point. There's been way more action. Way more of their comrades have disappeared one way or another, or are laying bleeding. Than you know. Their mission briefing was VP of whatever has had some AV trouble and gone down in the not quite combat zone, but almost. So you guys just need to go in, get him out of the broken down AV, and get him out of there. That's all you're supposed to do. And Tech was having trouble getting the AV open, and it blew up. So if anything, management's whoever's in charge of security, whoever sent these guys is going, well, AV blew up, so that might have been sabotage rather than just chance. Something went wrong with the AV. Probably. So that's where all they are. And yeah, so we'll see how this goes next week. We'll continue the combat rounds, continue this.
Yeah.
And maybe next week you guys will get to go through pick some cool stuff and gain some bureau from, picking clean what's left. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I said there's going to be a lot of bodies to run through.
Well, there's what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The one on the ground, which is probably going to be gone by the time you guys get to it. But there's one on the ground. There's at least 8 completely just probably dead. Most of them were injured bad enough to be dead, or are at least unconscious. So a few of them, the ones bullet hit, a couple of them were just failed their stun saves and went unconscious. But anyway, yep, that's where we are. All right, guys. This session.
Yeah. One quick question.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Which armor system are you using when you're wearing your armor plus the skin?
We've been using just the skin weave. Doesn't count as a extra layer unless you go to a third layer. Is I said. I think that's what I said we were doing when we talked about it before. Does that sound correct?
Or whether you were doing the progressive. That was just all I wanted to know.
I don't. If you get into 2 or more layers of non-skin weave or skin weave plus 2, then there's going to be you're going to have some penalties. But I don't think skin weave should really count as a penalty. So that's why I kind of look at it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think he's asking about how the SP stacks.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, no, pretty much. If you're not, as far as whatever your skin weave is, plus whatever you put on, assuming that you don't, again, if you put on too much, it's going to have serious negative effects on your reflexes. But we're going to have to continue that conversation for next week. I got to go. I'm way behind where I should have already been off. All right.
Sure.
So sorry, guys, but I will see you next time. Maybe in Discord we'll talk about the armor stuff some more. But I got to run for now. You guys have a good week. See you then.
You too.
Yes.